What up, gamers, YouTube VOD watchers? Like and subscribe. It is 11:58 p.m. on September 22nd. It's about to be September 23rd, and we're watching the Kojima Productions Beyond the Strand live stream, which is not a part of TGS, but really pretty much is a part of TGS, getting things started this week. Got a ton of shit coming up. The fucking schedule is the most dense it's ever been. Tons of Tokyo Game Show streams, an impending PlayStation State of Play that we're looking out for on probably Thursday, but maybe Wednesday. I'm really not sure, but it's all gonna be happening here. In the meantime, we got about 90 seconds to go until this stream goes, and I'm hoping to see something interesting. Big fan of Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 so far. Just kind of getting my feet wet with Kojima stuff. Put like 6 hours into Death Stranding 1, liked it, need to get back to it. There, you're all caught up on the fucking lore. Roguelite, all I know is I like to fuck your mother light in her okay. Sorry, you just started recording. No, that's okay. I like to get it out of the way. And in fact, you're allowed to say fucking shit in the first 2 minutes of recording now, so anything goes, as it turns out. What do you think of that? Bonanza doesn't have a chance against Expedition 33 or Silksong. It's a battle of those two games plus a secret third game. Fear it's at least something that isn't okay. Okay. I don't know. The Game of the Year nominees are going to be frustrating this year, I feel like. Death Stranding 2, Monster Hunter, Expedition 33, Silksong, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Blueprints. Is that the list right now? Am I forgetting something? I'm definitely forgetting something. Sword of the Sea I don't think has the sauce. It does for me. Dude, is Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta gonna get nominated for Game of the Year? The double dip from Keighley? I bet it could be. Fucking Elden Ring, I know what you're gonna say, no, it's a remake or whatever. Elden Ring DLC got nominated for Game of the Year. There's no fucking rules. We used to be a society. Can't believe we don't have to listen to people go to bat for Silksong for months. The best part about this year is that this year is almost over, and it's been such a bad year for obnoxious fans of obnoxious things, and we're only 3 months away from not having to hear those things as much anymore ever for the rest of our lives. It'll hit a fever pitch soon. Oh, Yote. Oh, Split Fiction. That's a really good fucking point. Split Fiction is still quietly so well reviewed, but I feel like has already fallen out of the zeitgeist so heavily. I would like to finish Split Fiction. I only got... Does anyone know how far I got in Split Fiction and how much more there was? Treehorn, you probably have a good idea of how far I got. Ike, you might remember. I don't know if I even got halfway through that game. Got a lot of deaths, that's true. Third of the way. Fuck me. 12:01, by the way. DS terminal music giving Mass Effect right now? Yeah, it kind of is. Imagine a Kojima Mass Effect game. Kojima going full space would be crazy. I guess... Wait, is he involved in Zone of the Enders? Or is that just Konami? Blueprints getting skonged is cruel. Oh, fuck. He produced it. Yeah, producing means nothing, though. I don't know what the fuck OD is about already. OD is a fucking collection of 5 semi-interactable video game movies made by Kojima's friends. There you go. Clip it. Write it down. That's my official prediction. Making a show out of Split Fiction. Yeah, maybe it'll translate better as a show where all there is to do is story and there's no gameplay. Doubt it makes it to filming. Oh, they'll make a fucking... They'll make a show out of anything these days. That's no problem. getting indie if it's an indie. It is an indie. It's just made by a single man. Not with Sidney Sweeney in a lead role. I think specifically because Sidney Sweeney's in a lead role. Ethos, did I pronounce that right? Ethos? I probably Ethos. I feel good about my pronunciation there, but I could be wrong. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Hey, we're in. Both works. Do you have a preference though? Gamer time. Oh, fuck. Oh, dude. Come on. They fucking... They fucked me here. The slow jerk with ball rub. What's your game of the year? And if it's Blueprints, I'll kiss you with consent. Very good.
All stations, status check.
Propulsion. Go. Guidance. Go. Communications. Go. Range.
Dios. I am dyslexic and not in the funny way where I'm bad at reading, in the way that I reverse letters in my head when I look at words, usually of the length of like 3 to 5, but
structures. Life support.
not this time.
Engines.
Go.
All systems are locked. Engines are armed. We're go for final count.
Repackage.
Count. Countdown. 10.
10 out of 10 presentation. It is very cool. Cooler countdown in the Project Robot thing from Ueda though. Coolest countdown in anything ever created. You'll bust the craziest nut. YouTube VOD watchers, if you're just tuning in, like and subscribe. Don't worry about that cum conversation. Alright, hear me out. Kojima's magnum opus is whatever this fucking whole space thing is. This guy, the mascot of Kojima Productions. Or do we already know who that is? Because I feel like it's mysterious. Get ready to read. Ludens Man? We know who it is, got it. Damn. That's such a fucking old school beat. They jumped on that so fucking fast. Kojima's out of Konami. He's doing his own thing. PlayStation's like, give him money! Lock him in! The that's a good idea.
I'm back.
I'm back. No, good kissing is encouraged. My own production company in conjunction with a major publisher. Yeah, I think so. I think you're allowed to do that when you're him. Fellowship mentioned? Fellowship of the... roadway when tonight I fear OD is announced as.
I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
こんにちは。小島秀夫です。少し時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これからすでにスタジオと提携し
This is a fucking live stream circle jerk of Hideo Kojima and it's so sick.
ご期待ください。
You get 2 slides, yeah. It is crazy that he's got 2 projects announced. One of them funded by Microsoft, one of them funded by Sony. Konami with the historic bag fumble. Thank God fucking Keighley stopped wearing sneakers with his suit.
Behind OD, Mr. Hideo Kojima!
Physint, dude. Physint, low-key, even knowing nothing about it, is like one of my most anticipated things in the fucking world. Oh, what's Fuckboy's name who just got demoted? Head of Gorilla for a long time? Herman Hulst, right? He was co-CEOs for a while, and now he's back in his old role. Will we see Troy Baker's stupid fucking hat here? Excellent question. The answer is, yeah, probably yes. Third game in the adult genre would be dope. Troy stopped wearing hats only until he puts one on again. You're only a non-hat wearer for as long as you can fucking last. You can always be back. Hong Kong. Wow, Kojima ripped off Skong. You're so right.
Hello everyone.
Sick
Thank you
dub.
very much for
W
joining us
dubbing.
today.
How's audio chat?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today for this Kojima Productions 10th anniversary celebration Beyond The Strand.
Good.
We are honored to welcome not only everyone gathered here at Toho Cinemas Roppongi Hills, but also friends around the
Is
world.
Toho
who are
Cinemas
sharing
in
the celebration with us
China
via YouTube,
the
Twitch,
Godzilla Toho?
IGN, Bilibili.
Isn't that who it is?
I'm sorry for the
IGN
late
and Billy
introduction.
dude.
I'm also one of the someone, Lisa Unai. Thank you for having me. Thank you. So at the beginning, we look back on the 10-year journey of Kojima Productions through the opening video, and now it's time to officially begin today's program. So without further ado, let us welcome onto the stage
The Japanese game
world-renowned
show,
game
sir.
creator, director Hideo Kojima. Please. Thank you, Kojima. Mr. Kojima-san.
Hi everybody, konnichiwa.
You ready for your Kojima voice tonight?
Once again, would you give us a few words of greeting?
Well, 10 years ago when I went independent, I lost everything. I had nothing. But,
Okay.
you know, I had the connection with fans and people. So I
That's in 6 version
followed that tie and created this Kojima
Keighley
Productions.
just
And today,
exploded.
we
Oh,
have
there he-
Kojima Productions because
I
of
was there
all
for
of
you.
Usually, you know, 10 years a company won't survive. It's only like a certain percent survives, but we were able to survive the 10 years. So we want to talk about the past 10 years, but we also want to talk about the next 10 years, how we will evolve together and how Kojima Productions will face the next 10 years. So hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much. So we will be looking back on the past 10 years, confirm where we are today, and also
Yeah, 10 is
think
crazy.
about what
It's
future
Austin
awaits.
Powers glasses.
So,
Very good.
you know, everyone will be connected with me all the future.
Yes, I'm very much
How
looking
long this
forward
is,
to
we have
it.
no idea.
Oh, this was 10 years ago. Very small.
Kojima acting like he didn't have unlimited money after being fired from Konami is very funny.
And it was just basically me. I only had a PlayStation, a monitor, and a notebook. Oh, there's a watch as well, but you know, I just did it all by myself. I'm quite slim back then, yeah.
It's already longer than necessary, so who
It
knows?
was just me 10 years ago.
Only a 15-minute event, is that true?
Yes, we had to create something like a Ludens mark, so I created
This
with
last is
Yoshi.
time to get a brain scan.
Since we don't have any machines or
All right.
PCs, so Yoji did it freehand.
How much you made from the MGS Strand franchise?
Yeah, it's embarrassing to look back now.
I don't know. What's this motherfucker's name?
Yes,
There's a small man who was high up at Sony for a long time. He's no longer there. Andrew House, great fucking pull.
So we
Great
should
pull.
create our own game engine, but it takes a lot of time. So I
30
went around
spotted,
all
look at
around
him,
this
dude.
world for the
Hulst is
studio,
there.
like 30 to 40 studios, and then we decided to use the engine of the Guerrilla Games in the Netherlands. So,
Dude, what do you think? Herman Hulst and Kojima look like the American and Japanese versions of each other.
So I also rented a little
Hold
bigger
on,
place
I need a
in
fucking
Izu,
side by side
like,
of
a couple
Sturdy and
rooms like this.
Kojima bad.
Yeah, in a way. It's just, every time we hired a new person, we kind of rented a different room or a new room, but you can't use the hallways and stuff. It's just some rooms.
Holy
so,
fuck.
It was, I think, 2016, I made the first teaser, and was made actually here. So we couldn't make it in our small booth, so we had to use like the hallway.
Holy
or
shit.
the rooftop. And yeah, I was in trouble with the security.
That's unreal.
Because we weren't supposed to use it, so we used, we used those spaces to create the first
They look nothing
teaser.
alike. They have the bowl cut going on.
2016, May was it? We moved
I think the
to
bowl cut goes a
Physint
long way.
Terrace in the Shinagawa, and we were on the 12th floor back then. And, the construction wasn't in time, but we just, put some desks and chairs there.
Please, he's not girthless. He's the girthless.
Here are, we need to go see the furniture too. So we need to find the lighting and seats. And look, I'm really slim back then, Yes, I
Dude,
still like
this
that
picture
chair, so I
is
still
like
use
the
it.
fucking picture of George Sr. and Kitty
We
laughing.
started to kind of,
And then it zooms out later in the season and shows George Sr. with his hand on Kitty's fucking thigh. If you're an Arrested Development knower from back in the day, this is a perfect analogy for this image.
Yeah,
And if you're not, then it makes absolutely no
the
sense to you.
instructions of how we should design it.
This is from E3.
Yes, we did the teaser of Death Stranding. Yes.
That was an exciting
Back
time.
in that.
And then, we were checking all other stuff on the engine, but we thought that we want to team up with the Guerrilla's Decima engine, so, we...
Oh, that's why he's so close with
It's
Hulst.
the source code that they
Is there
provided us,
anything
that
else
box.
using the Decima engine besides Horizon and Death Stranding in their two games?
January, the construction was finished, so we did the, kitchen, the meeting rooms, and also the hallway.
No?
And we didn't
Yes?
have anything else. All
Could
the
be either.
interviews were done in the partition in one room and stuff.
Hellblade? Really?
And this is the interior of the office. So every visitor.
Yeah.
None of us is right. It's a fucking
This
showdown.
is actually on the new office, and we were able to kind of secure the full floor.
Killzone was the first? Which
And you see
Killzone?
the mixed floor.
One?
And I don't do the studio tour all the time, but actually
Two?
I happen to
Probably
do
two,
maybe
huh?
once a day, and I can't really work actually. But
On the PS3 infrastructure? Oh, Shadow.
yes,
The
it's
fourth one.
cafeteria and this room. Yes.
Got it.
So with the Ludus stature.
Well,
Yeah.
if you come, we could show you this part of the room.
It's very impressive. I was very much impressed too. It's a wonderful office you have.
Thank you.
That game sucks. They tried to shoehorn the
Very quickly,
PlayStation
we look back
Zapper
on
into
the
it.
tenure. At the time of the company's founding, I heard you encountered many hardships.
PlayStation Move.
Yes, we're not on public. Usually in that building we can't go in, and I was wondering what to do. But the owner of the building was a big fan of mine, so we were
A
able
rumor
to
of them
be in that
licensing out more?
Physint
Yeah, I
Terrace.
feel like I saw something cross my
Thing happened.
feeds in the
and I
last
will
year.
introduce that now.
So this is someone who
Tokyo.
supported and stood by the company. Please welcome Mr. Norihiko Sumita, who at the time was serving as a director at MUFG Bank.
They got a dude from the bank up here, dude.
Please come to the center of the stage. Mr. Sumita, thank you very much for being with us today. Yes, thank you. So to begin, could you share with us a little bit about the early days of the company's founding? Yes, my relationship with Mr. Kojima is a rather unique one. When I was at the bank, I was in charge of one of the branches, and this branch happens to be near Kojima-san's office. So the branch manager of this bank knew knew I was a huge fan of games, particularly knew that I was a huge fan of Mr. Kojima. So they set me up with Mr. Kojima to have lunch, and I still remember clearly.
They're not switching English speakers when they switch English speakers.
It went on for over 3 hours.
It's a lot.
There were 4 people with us, but we completely ignored them. I just spent the hours talking about games and entertainment with Mr. Kojima. Nobody could keep up with us in our
First next
conversations.
visit,
So
smart.
that's how we started. And afterwards, of course, we gave loans. So thank you for your support.
Thank you so much.
There it is, dude. And also, we gave big loans.
So when we tried to borrow money from a bank, they all said no because we know you.
This is
but
fucking
your
crazy.
company doesn't have credit. So I was wondering what to do, but Mr. Sumita helped me out on these tough times.
He got the dude who bankrolled Kojima Productions up here.
Loans. One is the character of the manager of a business, and the second point is the potential of the business. Well, the character, the branch manager in charge of Mr. Kojima's company, was a very competent person, and he had many conversations with them. And he said that yes, we could trust Mr. Kojima. Trust is very important for the banking business. And at the time,
Trust, very important for the banking business.
A very rare computer called MSX2, and I played all games from Metal Gear 1. And the games clearly.
This dude's just a fucking rich-ass banker super fan who got a chance to help out his fucking idol.
That he is trustworthy and that I could connect with him, so I
Okay,
found no
this is
problem
so true.
whatsoever with the character of the
Yes,
business
man.
manager. And the second point regarding business potential, Mr. Kojima had made a
Well,
number
its
of
own
games,
generator
great
too
games,
is
and
insane.
I knew the next game that he would create would be another
Yeah, he's
masterpiece.
emoting on Konami for sure. Congratulations, your highest rated game of the year is my 10-year-old video
If it
game.
wasn't for Mr. Sumita, Kojima Productions wouldn't,
20-year-old
be today. I couldn't
video
even
game.
create a credit
Kojima's
card.
bank guy shut it down and invested.
ぜひぜひご乗馬お願いします。さあ今回10周年を迎えたこのタイミングで現在住田さんは三菱 UFJ に
Silent Hill higher right now?
Role as
Is it?
president of Mitsubishi UFJ Nikos has
Maybe.
once again become involved with Kojima Productions. Director, could you tell us more about that?
Okay. Well, he's my savior, so to say.
Better than you are, he's fucking insane.
Kojima Productions and Mitsubishi UFJ Card will do a
I feel like there's no
collaboration
chance.
ということで三菱 UFJ カードとの
So thank you so
Mitsubishi.
much.
You're talking about the ones that
Now I
make
could use a
fucking
credit card, thank God.
これはデザインは
Eclipses.
発表されていくということでしょうか。
Wait, did they just announce a Kojima Credit Card collaboration?
Yes, since now I'm the president
Yeah,
of the
hold
card.
on, wait a second.
When we look at card users,
want the
they
Kojima
focus
card,
on
yeah, I think.
consumption of goods and items, but nowadays shift has occurred, and they now focus on experience.
Card design?
Consuming experience, and what is
But
experience?
does it come with
Entertainment.
fucking-
For me, what is number one entertainment? Of course, Mr. Kojima.
Free-
So I have been
free
dying to
fucking Death
collaborate,
Stranding too
with
if you
Mr.
spend
Kojima.
$100 in your first
So,
month
in
on
the second
credit.
half of next year, we have a plan. This will enable users to use a smartphone app and be able to use a digital card. And this will have many different game characters, sports, and for different cards, different themes will be adopted. But this is going to be the first of the card that we will be launching, and this will be collaboration.
Okay, I
with
am
Mr.
going to
Kojima
get a slice of
and
that
Kojima
fucking cake and eat it on
Productions.
stream
Looking forward to
because
that. So many payments can be done through your smartphones, and you can accumulate points. And the points that you accumulate can be used to exchange for merchandise or other goods. One of the differences from other cards is since I'm a big fan of Mr. Kojima and Kojima Productions, the goods and merchandise for which points can be exchanged. Of course, we are currently planning for what kind of goods to be made available, but this is going to be a very exciting collaboration between Kojima Productions and Mitsubishi UFJ Nikos. Thank you very much. We are very much excited. Thank you very much once again. Please give a big round of applause to Mr. Sumita. And Mr. Kojima, you can finally have a card. So up to this point, we've looked back on Kojima Productions' 10 years through valuable photos and with the help of someone who played such an important role at the time of the company's founding. So Mr. Kojima, I understand that today's event, we will be looking back on the 10 years, and also you will be giving us a glimpse of the various projects you're currently working on.
Yeah, just a part of some things, but I had some plans when I started the studio. It was a 10-year plan, but it's going to take 20 for now. So let's look at it. So when I started the company, I thought that I need to create a new IP, and that's 2015. So it says a spaceship built. It means the office, and the astronauts are basically all the staff. And then we wanted to go out into space, meaning we need a new IP, a new title. So 2019 we had Death Stranding.
Kojima invented credit. Chat, you thought your streamer was only good at streaming? Look at this. Look at this fucking cake.
Or we did like a fan event.
Look at that fucking cake. It's a pumpkin cake.
And that was,
with cream cheese frosting. And it's coming out the fridge, so it's cold. I like a cold cake. How moist? 1 to 10. Let's see.
This is the phase 2. What I'm talking about is a new, we're changing the
extremely moist,
so
perfectly moist.
The
cake is a 10 out of 10. Noah. Wow, I never would have guessed you were also good at eating cake. It's so funny.
Strengthen our IP, so the director's cut or do on a multi-platform, but not just
one to Beachwags Mom, how moist.
Enough
somehow even more moist than that.
So we made Death Stranding 2.
Insane. I know.
And now, at the same time, I wanted to challenge something new. So a new title, and I might show you that later. And then we still need, of course, the connection with the fans. So we kept the merchandising going.
You say you might show a new title later?
Pop-up shop. And also we have this Death Stranding concert tour, classic concert tour.
Are you going to that, Sirius?
And also I do the radio show, Kojiju, and Miss you're doing it with me.
The radio show, is that the one that you announced at the Game Awards and people were furious?
Phase 2. Now, I don't know if I'll be alive, but phase 3 is coming, like maybe 2030. I'm saying like the third phase. So this is like we have all our equipment. We're going to the next galaxy, so to say. So all the things of entertainment will change. There'll be like games and animes and movies, but also new IP should be born in, I don't know which platform, but entertainment for sure will change. There'll be more something in between movies or games. So
there it is. That's
use
OD.
That new tool and create a new IP, and also creating things for AR and entertainment to the everyday world, not just
until 2033. Got it.
but
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
create something totally new. So that's the third phase. But I can't show you anything of the third phase today. But this was, the plan that I created when I started the studio. So I hope that this would become true.
That's crazy to plan out that far.
That's very exciting.
I don't like thinking about next week. Kojima planned through
So now
fucking
moving forward from that
30
journey
years.
of the past decade, we'd like to turn to a title that has been truly indispensable, especially for the first phase. This Death Stranding 2 on the Beach was released on June 26th of this year, and thanks to your support, many people have played the game and it has already received an overwhelming response. I cried a lot. So now,
Did you play
we would
Death
like
Stranding?
to once again introduce the outstanding
And did you
members
cry
who
if you did?
contributed to this fantastic series. Please give a big round of applause and welcome them onto the stage. First, representing the world of voice acting, we have
Uh-oh. Kojima's famous friends are coming.
She provided the voices for Lucy and Annalie. Miss Inoue, thank you for coming. And next, a master of horror manga, Junji Ito. In this series, he contributed artwork to the final trailer and made a cameo appearance as well. Next, an internationally active actor, Shiori Kutsuna. In this series, she provided the voice of Rainy, as you know.
Damn, look at those fucking heels. Absolute baddie alert, and she got them furry fucking heels on.
Next,
We're living in the future.
artist Daichi Miura. For this series, he contributed a new song.
Rainy
and
goated,
has
apparently so.
participated with a cameo appearance. And the actor playing the protagonist, Kenjiro Tsuda. He provides the Japanese voice for Sam Porter Bridges and has been an indispensable presence throughout the series. Those are the special guests. Once again, please give a big round of applause. So now we would like to turn to the special guests and hear your comments, starting with you, Inoue-san. What are your impressions of Death Stranding? Any special memories with Mr. Kojima?
Surprised you letting them wear shoes at all, yeah.
In Death Stranding,
That's a good
I
point.
played Amelie Bridget, and in Death Stranding 2, I played the voice of Lucy. I am Inoue Kikuko, a voice actor. First of all, congratulations on the 10th anniversary, Mr. Kojima. Congratulations. When I played Amelie, Bridget, and Lucy,
How many? Why is she playing so many
all
people?
very important
Are they all like the
characters,
same
and
character?
the game
That is just like a
titles,
different.
and I was always very nervous and excited.
Yeah, I mean,
but
anything big,
whenever
yeah,
we
yeah,
did
you're
a shoot,
getting that for
Mr.
sure.
Kojima was very kind.
Conjured Japanese Ella Purnell is so
very warm
funny.
hospitality, and he had his eyes twinkling.
Please
like
describe
joy
any special
and
memories with Kojima you
excitingly
had.
telling me about what his next project is going to be.
And begin.
And I was able to
And
enjoy
begin.
the recording very much.
And
Every time, the innovative, memorable game titles that Mr. Kojima creates, I am very honored to be part of those wonderful games. I am fortunate to have had the opportunity to be part of these great projects. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you.
Next, I would like to ask you, Ito-san, for comments. Hello, I am Junji Ito. I am a horror manga artist. 10th anniversary. Congratulations to you, Kojima Productions. I think it was just after the founding of the company. There was a very large office I visited together with my wife. And from front, back, side, you scanned me, actually. You took a scan of me.
Fucking what? From the backside, you scanned me? You took a scan of me?
Great honor of being part of the game, and that was
This
an
motherfucker's
honor,
out here scanning this
already,
man's backside.
great enough, but this time in Death Stranding 2, the
Excuse me,
director
streamer, I couldn't help but
himself
notice, but you're not
asked me
playing
to
baby steps.
provide some artwork. And again, I was overwhelmed and very much honored.
Front,
So
side, and back. I know he's freaky.
I had freedom in creating the
You're freaky
artwork,
for real.
and this has been a great experience. Thank you very much. I have no regrets.
I'll watch Black Mirror and know where the storyline ends.
Thank you. Yeah, we're the same
sure.
age. And
I haven't watched
we've
Black
known each
Mirror
other for, like,
since
30 years.
the Miley Cyrus episode. There was like 3 of them. Have I missed anything good?
And Mr. Kojima, you were acting like a zombie at the time.
That's typical me.
Anyhow, for the next 10 years, 20 years, and 30 years, I wish
One like
for
who
further
here?
success. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Mr. Ito.
続いては忽那さんお願い
Next,
します
Ms. Kutsuna.
秀夫さん
Hideo-san
の皆さん
and the team at Kojima Productions. Congratulations on
all
your
these
10th
episodes. Yeah, I
anniversary.
remember seeing one with like Salma Hayek,
I played the voice of Lainey.
and I like
Rainy in Death Stranding 2.
anything with Salma Hayek. As
It was the
fucking
first time
turns
for
out.
me to work on a game title.
Top tier shorty.
The shooting period was much longer compared to other films, and the reaction from the fans, since it was the first time for me, I had no
I don't
idea.
get the Salma Hayek
but
hype. Yeah,
because
brother,
I
you're about
spent such
10
long
10
time
years too
playing
young.
The character, and everybody joined me on this journey. And
But if you lived through From Dusk Till Dawn,
this emotional journey that I had not in other films, I was able to hear voices of the fans directly.
there are pillars that may never crumble, and Salma Hayek is one. Yeah, I fear that for a lengthy period of time,
together with Hideo-san on this title.
Salma Hayek was just the most attractive human being on Earth,
and he's always
and still may be that person.
He is determined.
Also, great arc on 30 Rock.
Dreams a reality, and that part of him gives me inspiration every time I
Still is, yeah,
so I'm very
based.
happy for this meeting.
Thank you so much. At first, it was right during the pandemic, and we scanned, and I asked you to act, and even the Japanese voiceover, of course, for the English, you acted as well. So thank you so much, Jody. Thank you.
She's in the. Is this girl in the
ちなみに
game?
監督から見た
And from Mr. Kojima,
She's an eternal after all. That's so true.
Rainy appear in your eyes.
And this is Angie.
Well, Rainy, the character was always in my head, but after scan
Yeah, that's
her,
Rainy. Duh,
Shodi,
okay. Is she in
I kind
both
of had
games?
different image. I kind of changed a bit, and then I met with Shodi, and
He makes it rain.
noticed
Interesting.
her habits, and I kind of added that in Rainy. So if Shodi wasn't around, Rainy would have been born like that. But I'm glad that everyone likes the character. So thank you so much,
レ
Shodi.
イニーというのは非常に優しい人柄ですけれど
Rainy is a very gentle character. What about Yukutsuna-san? How did you think about the character? Well, first of all, I come from Australia. I'm from Australia. So when we were shooting,
What?
The sceneries, the images.
I guess the
also
distance
birds
between
here, are all,
Japan and
the
Australia
environment
is
found
not
in,
far,
the country
isn't
where
it?
I grew up. So
It's not like super close, but it's
I was
significantly
able
closer
to
than
go
where we are.
back to my own roots, and I felt this great connection.
A lot of Australia and Japan crossover. Interesting. I'm jaking it. Prove it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't prove it, Banjo. Welcome in.
The Australian accent, so it's very cheerful, bright.
J-Lo and Beyonce, they're almost hot, but they have something missing.
That's the image I had for
Insane
the
take.
character, and that's how I
In the Hall of Fame of
Yes,
insane coal mines
you
takes,
played a very
which is
attractive,
full of insane
charming
coal mines
character.
tanks.
So next, Miura-san. Hello, I'm Daichi Miura.
Calling
Mr.
Salma
Kojima
Hayek,
and
J-Lo,
the
and
team at
Beyonce
Kojima Productions.
almost hot.
My
It's fucking
congratulations
insane.
to all of you on your 10th anniversary. I think I was in the 6th grade in elementary school. That was the first time I.
Who do you think is
played
the most
and
attractive
also
people on the
sang
planet?
a song from the
Coal
Metal
mines, I
Gear
need to know.
Solid. And I asked my staff to buy me
This is my
Metal Gear
banjo
Solid
right now.
game
Look at that.
if I
This
did
is
a
interesting.
great job on a recording. So that was the first encounter
I'm
with
playing
Mr.
banjo on my
Kojima's,
kazooie right now.
world. And
Just kidding,
I had
hand
not
check.
imagined that I would be able to work with him for Death Stranding 2. I
coal
worked
mines
with a music producer to provide a song, and I was very lucky to be part of this collaboration between my song and Mr. Kojima's
He's got
game.
Sid the Sloth
So I think,
vibes,
your
is so
phases will
fucked up
continue,
ginger
and I will
beard.
continue to support you through the fourth.
And so extremely true. I fear you ate on that.
Yes, and
He is Sid the Sloth like.
dance back then, but it was a totally different person who did that dance. So I wanted to kind of really use Daichi's
Rising
real dance
Dreamer.
in DS2. So
35
this time,
minutes, dude.
yes, he provided the song, and also I asked him to dance, and we captured that, and that was really tough. It took like 2 years in total from scanning.
Let's boot up Snood. Who's ready to play Snood?
Yes, but they took great
Any
care
Snood enjoyers in
of me
chat?
recording every single move.
頭の上から下から
No, you could see all angle from Daichi's song. So make sure you look it from the top, the bottom, the side.
Yes, the
What the
Dolman's
fuck
dance
is
is
happening?
another thing too.
There's so much
keep an
talking
eye
about
on.
looking at each other's
Sam is also
scans.
excited in the game. That's what I love about Sam. Is very, very much in the groove. So please enjoy his dance scenes from various angles. Thank you, Miura-san.
He's enjoying his dancing from various angles. It is the craziest outro to a speech that I've ever fucking heard.
I'm the actor portraying the character Sam, Mr. Kojima, staff at Kojima Productions.
Snart.
Congratulations on the 10th anniversary. I often talk about this everywhere I go, but The first time I got the offer was
Remember
through
that time you
Twitter,
scanned my wiener?
direct message.
We scan
I was quite
everything.
shocked. But anyhow, I started recording.
I'm gonna
and
tweet her a press
I
release.
remember the
Yeah,
very
I
first
fear
time
we're seeing what this whole thing is at this point.
with, Nana Mizuki,
I think at the end
two
of this,
us,
we are going to see like some
recorded.
concept
There was an
art for
explosion.
OD
Yeah,
or
yes,
like
that's, the scene where we started. And then
Physint's
said,
actual logo or
afraid,
something,
Mr.
and
Kojima
it's the
said
stuff that will be
this
all
and
over
Mr. Kojima
video
said
game
this,
websites like
I was
tomorrow
very much relieved.
in a single blog post, which is the best way to actually consume it.
2 years to do this, so sorry for that long time.
Yes, so I was fortunate to be part of both 1 and 2.
I was there when they announced the Kojima card. Yeah, you might be onto something.
Meticulously. In other games, you would do a recording all by yourself in one go, but when it comes to Death Stranding,
All by yourself.
almost every time we had the other actors, so we tried to coordinate our schedules so that we would be there together to do a recording. And then before we do recording, we would be able to see the videos and images, and they were very high quality. But Mr. Kojima appeared very shy, very humble, saying it was only done 70%. But in my
What do you
eyes,
think
they were,
Kojima would? I feel like it would
completely
change the
done.
entire
And I'm
vibe
a
if
very,
Kojima didn't dye his hair.
particular person as well. So
And he is diligent on dyeing his hair.
I wanted to do more.
I've never seen a bit of fucking gray.
No, I'm very happy.
Wait, did he have gray streak for a little while?
Miss Kiko is like one to kind of always say, oh,
Maybe I have seen a little bit of
that's
gray.
great. And the last takes are usually the good, but so it's really good that you kind of come up and say you want to do one more again.
Yeah,
But he's
so
definitely in
his
full dye
passion,
mode now.
was great.
Die
His
hard,
world,
man.
his universe was just
Kojima, but
amazing, and I'm very
DYE.
happy to be part
Thoughts
of
on
it.
this
I look
joke?
forward to many
Am I the
more
first
exciting
person
games.
ever to make it?
Susan, you're always so busy, you know, so.
I simply must know.
I'll be there. Please talk to me. So I.
35年ぐらい
No, Kojima has never been
We've
gray.
been together for like 35 years, but she's supposed to be officially
Leah
17
Sadu,
years
Elizabeth
old.
Lale,
She's,
Haley
we've been
Atwell,
together
Kristen
since
Bell,
Snatcher. And,
Sophia
I wanted
Lillis.
to complete my
It wouldn't let me
title,
send
so
this
the
for a
next one
bit.
too. So,
I'm trying to think of who some of those people
everyone
are.
says I'm nice, but to be honest, the first
Sam
recording
dyes
I
his
ever
hair,
done,
I like
everyone was
that.
so mean to me, but Kiko-san was the only person who was nice to me.
Haley Atwell
So I thought,
is
you know, and other some people were
big
like,
naturals
nice
from
to me.
fucking Captain America.
Everyone's actually kind, but we were all nervous. And
Leah Sadu is in Death Stranding 2, right?
人と仕事すると
Kristen
When you
Bell
work with someone
is an
that
iconic
you
shorty
rely on
all-timer.
and you trust,
Strong agree.
You know, the quality
Elizabeth
rises.
Lale has
Also,
to be
you know,
Googled.
going after dinner, you know, after the recording, going dinner after the recording is really good. It's almost like a family, so let's continue.
Yeah, she's
to
a
that
shorty,
kind
but I don't
of,
know her from anything.
family.
She's from
We're-
Five Nights
we're
at
all
Freddy's. Oh
family
my
now.
god, the
And I
fucking
would
super
also like to ask
allegations.
Mr. Kojima, what were the
Sophia
thoughts behind
Lillis.
Death Stranding 1 and 2?
先ほどフェーズ1なんで
Short-haired shorty.
As I said before,
I've seen this girl in
so
something.
I had to create a new IP.
誰も見たことない
It's something
She's
that
from
no one
You?
ever
What the
seen
fuck is
before,
You?
No one experienced, you know, game
Nobody knows what
design. I had
You
to
is.
create it,
探しながら
you know, while looking for the office and hiring
People watch real TV
I
shows.
don't really remember that much because
Like
it was
Game
just
of
so busy, but
Thrones.
two is, you know, DS2 is
映画ってやっぱり
difficult. Because
No
it's
one
a
watches
sequel,
You.
and some, you know, movies are not successful in the sequel sometimes, so it was a real tough challenge.
心に残る記憶に残る
And you created this Stranding
People watch-
series that really leaves a lasting impression.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier
ちょっとネガティ
and
ブな人は
Loki.
You know, I want to work with the people I like. Someone who is negative comes into the project, it doesn't really fit in well.
Kojima
so
card used for
I wanna
V-Bucks,
kind of,
pay his
you know,
Discord kitten for
raise the
cosplay pics and
bar with the
FNAF
people who are
cosplay, yeah.
eager, and also that
Sophia
I could
Lillis was in the
trust.
D&D
So I'll
movie.
never
Didn't
let
watch
go of
that.
these people that I work with now.
つながりを見られる
Missed
日を
that
楽しみ
one.
にしております
I
改め
look
まし
forward
て
to
デスストラン
the
ディ
day
ング
we
シ
will
リ
be
ー
able
ズにご協力いただ
to
き
I watched a movie on the plane. What the fuck did I watch?
イベントにご登壇いただきました
comes
皆
to
様本当にあり
to
が
life
とうござい
again
ま
in
し
the
た
future. Once again,
Fuck, I
thank
watched a
you
movie.
for,
Oh, I watched Thunderbolts on the plane, dude.
Stranding
I
series.
forgot about that. I blacked out.
Big round of applause.
I watched Thunderbolts for the first time. It was fine. That movie was really oddly paced.
Well, those are really
I feel like it was
You know, it seems like you're
20% Act 1, 5% Act 2.
You're enjoying with all these people.
And then 75% Act 3.
Working with them, I go to karaoke or go to dinner with them, so
Perfect time to go back to my Schindler's List joke, yeah.
so we'll go on.
It was a close miss. Florence Pugh's a fucking iconic pick.
Productions, which is now phase
All right,
2.
next phase.
So let's talk about the next 10 years. What do you want to show in the next 10 years? Okay. I wanna show you this. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, this is what I want to show you.
ということは、それではこのステージのスペシャルゲストをご紹介いたしましょう。マイクロソフトゲーミング CEO フィル・スペンサー
Is
さんです。
P3 here?
Microsoft Gaming CEO, Mr. Spencer.
What the fuck? Fucking shrinking further. Do you think Phil's on Ozempic?
I mean, just and once again, he's one of the leaders in the world game industry, Microsoft Gaming.
1000%. I think he is.
Could you give us a few words?
I mean, that's fine.
First, I just want to say happy 10th anniversary to Kojima-san and
Anniversary.
the team. A decade of bold and lasting work, truly an amazing accomplishment. So
He looks so lost. He
congratulations.
looks fucking crazy.
And thanks to our MC, Risa. Thank you for being up here. At Xbox, we empower creators to push boundaries. OD was absolutely that kind of opportunity, an opportunity to support something
Not recognizing
truly
him. It's the same
visionary.
gear too.
And development is well
Starfield
underway.
really did it
Kojima is
number.
innovating in gameplay, story, and player engagement. We're collaborating closely, and we're very excited for what's next.
それでは監督、改め
Thank
て
you very much, so Mr. Kojima. Could you touch on
That's the same. That's the same sound in any language.
Well, this title is, well, I've been creating something that was not there before, like stealth or like a portal game, but this is totally different, even as a system. It's like I want to go over the system of films and games. I can't really say specifically, but we're still developing. And today, I wanted to show the actual footage using the Unreal Engine. So it's a footage of the game. So I want to show, hey, wait, does people want to see the new, you know?
What the fuck was that, dude? Did Phil Spencer just do the?
It's very scary, but I warn you, so let's check
Somebody
out the
needs to clip
video.
that immediately. We're getting OD footage. This is fucking bonkers. I can't believe that we're actually getting, at the Kojima event, full OD reveal. It's like 1 a.m. on a Tuesday. The cursed blank have once again blanked into the forbidden. The cursed cucks have once again. This building was. All right, we have to go. We have to do Kojima Mad Libs after this. I need a verb and a noun, chat. Yeah, Unreal and not Decima is interesting. First person. You think there's a connection to PT here already? Oh, the 10 years? Are we going full horror? What the fuck? That's weird. That was a weird thing to watch, and I didn't like it much. What in the fuck? Yeah, this is an absolute horror game. Oh, it looks so good. That is OD knock. Oh my god. That was fuck, dude, this shit is fucked up. Any screamers in chat? That was intense and unexpected.
皆さん大丈夫でしたか？
OD knock. I can't believe they just came correct like that with a trailer at this fucking event. Well worth being here for.
One step higher than, you know, technology is one step higher than DS2. It's kind of, you know, you saw the actual from the game engine. So
that was surprising to get that much.
Closely to the Sophia Lillis close-up. It's not a cutscene. It's not a demo scene. It's a.
Phil, what did you think about that video?
Just what an amazing, I'd say maybe teaser or a glimpse into something. Maybe it's like a signal. When I first saw it, I saw something new, something slightly sinister, but also something that was extremely Kojima-san. OD is bold, it's unique, and it's unmistakably from this studio, which is just incredible. We're deeply supporting the production. It's our technical work on Unreal that we're doing with the team, both with the kind of flashy, what you see on the screen, but also a lot of behind the scenes
5
work.
years and 6 months.
We have one goal in mind, which is to bring Kojima-san's vision to life for all players everywhere, and we can't wait for players to experience it when it's ready.
He's just getting old.
So it's so real that I didn't think that was
so real.
It's all on Unreal, and yeah, it is a game. Yes, yes.
Throwing shots at Decima right now.
This is the release for the first time poster.
Dude, the fucking key art now.
Sophia looks really scared, you know. I can't really speak about it so much, but we had like the SAG strike for like a year. We did finish the scan, but we need to do the performance capture, you know, session.
And one thing that we can see.
We needed them feet.
What is this?
Well, knock is a subtitle, so I am kind of designing the fear of the knock. So I announced about like Jordan Peele before about OD. So Jordan has his kind of own different one, and of course we'll create as a game, but OD is something, you know, there's a different kind of fear Jordan will do. Mine is like the knock is the fear.
Oh.
So the fear varies depending on director.
Interesting. So it's a different section of the game. OD knock is Kojima's. OD something else is Jordan Peele's.
But there's so many hints in the teaser. Like you see the sticker of the eye, but probably I hope a lot of people will talk about it.
Yeah, that's a dense teaser.
The candles.
Well, it's a game. It's all like not a cutscene. So, you know, it's not a game about lighting candles. So don't get that wrong. But, you know, and I can't really speak about the matches. But
It'll be shorter than Hellblade 2, yeah, but even still, like when you think about how small PT was and how impactful it was, if we're getting 5 PT-like experiences,
there is, you know, something. Well, sorry.
So they're lighting candles like
you're Phil next to me, but sorry.
Kojima's biggest fear is Phil next to me. It's fucking crazy.
So scary.
Yes, and I will not be playing by myself. I'm not the best player of scary games, but it is, I believe, truly something new And I love the bold vision to use interactive entertainment to bring new emotion out of our players.
That's going to be a really good Game Pass game too if it comes out periodically.
Well, I can't really say about the environment,
Well,
but
shut
I
it
did
down, Kojima.
scan it
He was
in
just
a
like
real
me.
live area. So for me, for OD, I want to go
Chat.
around all over the world where
Will
our
Phil
scary
Spencer's
kind of places.
likeness
I wanna scan
be
a
in
ghost
OD?
for the first time, and I want to get an award for that. But anyways, that place that we scanned, should be a ghost. But you hear this cracking sound? That's actually a sound that was recorded in our studio, which sometimes it squeaks in the studio or something.
Squeaks.
Maybe the ghost was there, but she's no longer there anymore. But anyways, and that's why we went to the shrine together with Microsoft to make sure that we have a safe build of the game, and we'll probably hire a. Well, progress is very well, but I can't say so much. But this is a special system. Even the infrastructure is totally new. No one has ever done this before. So
This is pretty exciting, cool shit.
You know,
I really am
tests
surprised at
and experiments, and I can't
this being a decent show.
more. I can't even say 50% or 60%. It's total different. Well, Phil's going to get angry if I speak even more. So, well, please see it again. There's lots of hints in the video.
ということで、そろそろお時間が近づいてまいりました。最後に
We're
皆さん
running out
皆
of
さん
time,
メッ
so
セージを
Phil,
お願い
could
し
you
ま
give
す。
us last words?
Yeah, thank you, Kojima-san. Thank you, Risa,
Also,
for having us. Again, congratulations on 10 years. Just great games that our community, the gaming community, loves. So thanks for all you've done. We're proud to be bold supporters of OD, honored to be part of this. So thank you.
はい、ビルさんありがとうございまし
Phil,
た。
thank you very much for being with us today.
Think
Please
about
give a round
this.
of applause.
This is supposed to be fucking Silent Hill's big week, and Kojima, booted from Konami, booted from his fucking Silent Hill PT project, puts out the big fucking teaser of his upcoming horror game. That's a really nice little fucking slight.
Well, this is totally different title than any other game you ever seen before. It's a game, but it's like
Petty fucking king.
Is it just a game? You know,
超えていくかもしれない。
I'm really scared of this project if it will go well.
で
But
は皆さんがお待ちかねのこ
Fill
ちらの
into
情
the
報です。
audience.
So next, here's the information everyone has been eagerly waiting for, A24. So without further ado, let's welcome our guest from the world-renowned studio A24. Please welcome Mr. Sam Hansen.
What are they doing? The Death Stranding show? Death Stranding movie.
Thank
you very much for joining us today. May we have a few words of greeting from you first?
Hi, everyone. My name is Sam Hansen. I'm here
Bro,
with my
fumbled the
colleague
mic,
Vilma
back on it.
Castaneda from A24, and we are here today to honor and celebrate the brilliant, visionary artist, our partner, our friend, Hideo Kojima. So, yeah.
Yeah, clap, motherfuckers. Clap, you
Vilma
fucks.
and I are thrilled and honored to be here today with you all.
I think
and
that
to
we'll
all
skip the
fans
boring
watching,
bits.
hello.
Maybe.
To look back at all the amazing work that Kojima-san and his amazing team have put together, and to look ahead at all
Did they
the
mic this guy up
exciting work
right on
that
his way up?
is
He's just got a
coming our way,
fucking
including
whole
a film
cord dangling down his goddamn
adaptation
black
of Death
shirt.
Stranding, which we're incredibly excited about.
Thank you very much. I'm sure everyone is already familiar with the studio, but please allow me to give a brief introduction of A24. A24 is a
Yeah, I can
film
imagine,
and
Bama.
television
Crazy
studio
show
that
so
has
far.
revolutionized the entertainment industry by producing some of the most influential and critically acclaimed films and TV series in recent years. Founded in New York in 2012, A24 has built a library filmography of over 150 films and more than 50 television series, earning widespread
Far out,
recognition
man.
both critically and
So true,
commercially,
Jake, but-
including over 21 Academy Awards, 14 Golden Globe Awards, and 18 Emmy Awards. Partnering with major streaming platforms, A24 produces and distributes works across all genres, now streaming in more than 180 countries worldwide. With that in mind, could you tell us once again about how this collaboration came about and what's the status of this project today?
Thank you, Risa-san. Such kind words. And yeah, A24 has always stood for supporting artists, bold artists with distinct visions. And I think we can all agree that nobody embodies that more than Kojima-san. And you know, we
Kojima-san
admire at
moment.
A24 Kojima-san's work for the same reasons we admire other master storytellers. His games have cinematography and production design and staging and rich, complicated characters and vast mythological worlds that all equal
Dude, this guy is a
iconic cinema.
fucking absolute
And
pro
for that
at this.
reason,
You
when
don't
we
hear
started talking about adapting Death Stranding into a
people
film,
in the game
we were
industry
excited by the challenge
that are
of
pro
a film
glazers
matching the game's
as much
great
as you see
ambitions.
people from fucking
And we
movie
knew
studios
that we would
do
need
so.
an extraordinary filmmaker,
And because of the world that we live
to
in,
help us with that. And so when
we don't see
got
people
together and
from the movie
compared,
industry talk at
ideas
us
for
as
who that
often
filmmaker
as we see
voice
game
was,
creators do
Michael
so.
Sarnowski was at the top of both of
This
our lists.
motherfucker is a
And
absolutely
the reason
triple
for that is
S
that
rank
Michael is an
highest tier
extraordinary
of
filmmaker who
glazer
can
that
always
exists.
locate humanity, even in the
This is
most
his entire
complicated,
job.
vast worlds, whether it's the underground of Portland restaurants in Pig, or an alien inhabited New York City in Quiet Place, or in mythological Robin Hood, like you've never seen it before.
Community
in the
could use some
upcoming
media
film that we
training
have
for
with-
sure.
with Michael, The Death of Robin Hood. And so we knew that we had our guy. And luckily for you, Michael is here with us
Just
tonight.
making the
So you
big
have that
wigs
to
of
look forward to.
Hollywood feel good about working with them.
非常に楽しみで
This
す。
fucking girl
That's very exciting.
is
So
killing it as
Sam
the
has
host.
just now talked about
I
this,
fear I love her.
this collaboration. Would you announce who will be the director?
Well, I'm a big fan of A24. They are the #1 studio that
Yeah.
really takes care of the creator. So I
Kojima indeed. Special. Thank you so fucking much.
What I wanted was
You
someone who
absolute
could
legend.
write and also direct, and also knows about VFX.
Good
so we
to
kind of,
see you.
You know, he's a big fan. I'm a big fan of Michael Sarnowski.
21 months. W's in the chat. We love it.
With us, so let's welcome
I hope you're
him
doing
to
well.
the stage. A rising star in filmmaking, director.
This is
Michael
fucking.
Sarnowski, who
I'm
received
telling you,
high
if you're
acclaim
just
for
tuning in,
the
this has been a really impressive Kojima show. They showed off a fucking full trailer for OD, and it looked insane. We're actually kind of eating here.
マイケルさん、本日はお越しいただきあ
Michael,
りがとうござい
thank you so much for joining us today. Could you please share a few words of greeting first?
Yeah, congratulations on the 10th anniversary. This is amazing to be here. We literally just finished our movie 2 days ago, and I flew right here, so recovering from jet lag, but can't think of anywhere I'd rather be.
Complain about how it was boarding, and they decided to prove us wrong. It was a real soft start, for sure.
Thank you so much, Michael.
いやー、監督。
And now look at us.
So, Mr. Kojima,
Trailer, teaser, yeah.
Well, I
CGI
like Michael's pick, and I
moment.
who was the director. And
Capo,
also,
welcome in.
Michael did The Quiet Place, the third one.
Movie
And I
completed
thought
filming
that,
already?
you know, he has some
No,
courage to
not
do
the Death
like
Stranding
big
movie, a different movie, I
franchise
think.
After the success of 1 and 2, when I saw
Right?
his movie, it was great. He, of course, took the essence of Quiet Place, but also he put in like his art, his
Enter my
take,
Kojima card.
so
Mr.
I
the
thought
Human,
he would be a perfect
welcome in,
person
Nerdleys.
to direct Death
Good to
Stranding.
see you, homies.
and Michael, we
we're watching this
very curious
Kojima thing.
about
I'm
the
not sure if you guys were
story
checking
and
it out.
direction of the story.
We got a
To
teaser
the
for
extent possible,
OD
could you share
with full,
about the
like,
approach to directing?
in-engine.
Yeah, I think
Story-based
when I
stuff.
came onto this project,
Fucking
it was
insane.
a huge honor. I was terrified by the idea of taking something this big on.
It's out there already.
Quiet Place, which is
And
a really big.
is it on
endeavor,
YouTube yet?
but
It
was
must be.
after meeting Kojima-san and talking to A24 that
It
I
was
realized
really fucking
how much
solid.
freedom they were willing to give me on this
And it got a
project,
subtitle.
how,
It's OD Knock, and that's
Kojima-san is a
Kojima's
true
portion of
artist, and
OD.
He really wants to support other
OD something
artists
else
and
is
let me
Jordan
play in
Peele's,
the
and there's
sandbox
other
in this
entries in
world
it as
much
well.
I wanted. And that's such an honor to have.
Very
that
interesting.
opportunity. A24,
Mr. the Human, thank you so
is
much
really,
for the raid,
an
homie.
incredible
Hope you had a good
company
stream.
and the best out there for fostering artists and fostering these sorts of voices and telling interesting stories in ways you haven't seen them before.
Yes, thank you,
So I think
King.
with
I
this
appreciate
project,
it.
We really want to capture
Enjoy
the soul
watching
of the game,
it.
capture the themes of the game, but tell a story that you haven't seen in that world and explore characters you haven't seen before and find all of that scope and all of those incredible real locations. but
Kojima's
also
fucking
find all of those
turnaround,
nuanced
dude.
Characters.
Gonna post OD on Discord?
and
Yeah,
just
do
do
it.
justice to this on a macro and micro scale.
Damn, macro and micro. This motherfucker's got it all.
So, with the titles and works done by Kojima Productions, you are now looking beyond that and trying to capture that in this new film. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. We're trying to find another story that you've never seen in this same universe that is both accessible to people that have never played the games before, but will also give something to people that know the games really well. And so I think finding that balance and finding a way to really tell a human story in this world that captures everything that we love about it, as well as sort of being
A
able
new
to stand
story
on its own
based
two
up here.
feet is
That is
really the
that
goal.
is nice. That's a nice reveal.
Well, the game takes about 70, 80 hours, and you have story, but we don't want to slim that down to a 2-hour movie. So using that world, but a totally different story of Death Stranding, the movie, is like, is essential and important. That's why I wanted someone who could write and direct. And I'm not going to, get involved too much, because if I do, I'm going to start saying a lot of things. But that's how I'll be like a producer, and I could trust Michael fully.
That's very exciting. We are now looking forward to.
So that's good. Yeah, we're not getting an adaptation. We're getting a spin-off in the universe.
Will make this film. So first
I could see a Death Stranding movie with the right star power and reviews going insane.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you so
Like
much
becoming
for
a
having
fucking
me here.
cultural
Thank you for
phenomenon.
including me in this world. It's such an honor.
Dispatch,
and
yes, it's the Aaron
such a
Paul
joy. I
one,
can't wait
right?
For this journey ahead.
I've heard good things.
Thank you very much. And Sam?
Yeah, thank you, Risa-san and Kojima-san, for including us in this. It is an honor to be here with you all, and excited to combine the
Professional
brilliant mind
glazer.
of Kojima-san and his incredible team and all they've achieved with the brilliant mind of Michael Sarnowski, and the combination of those two is exactly the kind of film that A24 sets out to make. So we hope you all like it.
Dude, this guy.
Thank you very much. We're very much
This guy might be the #1 fucking pro person to put in your corner to gas you the fuck up. Unbelievable. Triple fucking A. S tier, highest rank.
I am curious as to what kind of Death Stranding world A24 will create.
Yeah, we can't really say too much today.
Because my incredibly dog shit game.
So in the next stage, we will
What
be
is this
sharing
fucking
brand new
contraption that's
information
holding
for the
liquid?
first time today.
Looks like a perfume bottle with a straw sticking out of it.
I said about the live action film with A24, but I also said I want to do an animation, and this is for the movie theater, so I want to kind of have some people here. The story writer is this person.
Hello everyone, Aaron Guzikowski here, and like most of you watching today, I love the world of Death Stranding, and I'm truly honored to be working with Hideo Kojima on this project. Drawing and animation have always been near and dear to my heart, and I'm really excited about bringing this
Tell us what you've
mind-bending
done.
universe to the animation film space. We can't wait to share what we've been working on, and we'll have more to share on this soon, so
Any knowers
stay
here?
tuned for more announcements. In the meantime, wishing you, Hideo Kojima, and the entire Kojima Productions team a happy 10-year anniversary. Keep doing what you do. Your work is an inspiration to us all.
Oh.
さあということで、
So here it is. Let's move to the center of the stage. So Death Stranding will be adapted into an animated film.
Aaron Guzikowski
and he will be doing the scenario
worked on Raised by Wolves,
For the reasons why you had
Prisoners, 2013's Prisoners, which is a dope one for
I've been
me.
watching his works like Dooney's movie, and he doesn't really do so much of anime, but I thought he'll be, you know, he had a good idea, so I wanted to work with him.
Writer of Prisoners, writer of Contraband, writer and creator of Raised by Wolves.
I can't
And he's the one who
because
wrote this anime.
I have, you know, other game titles that I do, so I will probably ask to do a direction to someone else.
Would that be?
For me, it's Mr. Hiroshi Miyamoto of the ABC Anime Studio.
And we have Mr. Miyamoto.
Hiroshi Miyamoto. Hold on, I got you, chat.
Please welcome onto the stage Hiroshi Miyamoto.
He has made animes like Pretty Cure Dream Stars and Go Pretty Princess Cure.
From ABC Animation, very honored to be here.
I don't know if I have the right guy.
He is so nervous.
He is so nervous.
Miyamoto-san has been requesting Kojima-san.
Yes, like 2.5 years ago, you know, I said no and no and no, but he came back all the time. But he respects me a lot, and we were talking about ideas, and I thought it was great because I grew up watching
Run for your life. It's funny as fuck.
Japan animation, but I also wanted to do something a little different than the normal Japanese animation.
Right, because the original game titles are very photorealistic, so for the animation, we wanted to differentiate and make something different.
It's been like 2.5 years since we first met.
At this point, I would like to share a bit about
This
some
guy
of the
hates
titles
being
Mr.
up here.
Miyamoto has worked on.
He just wants to make little animes. Oh, this is the guy.
15th anniversary film, Hug, Pretty Cure, Futari wa Pretty Cure, All Stars Memories, which went on to achieve the highest box office revenue in Precure history. Right, so I directed
I know it's just
3
not my world.
Precure films recently, but in the past I also worked
But this is the
on
fucking master of Pretty Cure, it seems.
and producing attractions in the theme park in Osaka. So
Theme
this is
park?
not well known, but I
Motherfucker's an
didn't know
Imagineer.
this poster would be shown at this event, so I'm a bit surprised.
Yes, like, is it okay that we're gonna make him the director, the guy who did Pretty Cure, right? Everyone's thinking like that, right? I hope not.
So this is going to be a very, very shocking video.
It's not a teaser, it's just a part of the little bit of
Fucking
the
footage,
animation.
dog.
So I hope you could kind of watch this and enjoy.
We're eating on this.
So let's take a watch.
Yo, your timing is impeccable, Raiders. Lock in. Death Stranding anime reveal is what's happening right now. Hey, welcome in. Thanks so much, homegirl. It's not Fortnite, correct? Is that it? I guess just like to give you an idea of style. Raiders, welcome. Treehorn, Ike, Che, Dantes, Mage, Logan. Weird hand eyes. Tears of the Kingdom intro. You're not too far off. The two-footed stomp goes crazy. Powering up for his ultimate attack. Thank you for blessing me. Too good to me. It's already. Winter Soldier reveal. That was pretty fucking dope.
Content. Thank you very much.
Very rich content. Death Stranding Mosquito is a crazy name. Hey, thanks again for the raid, homegirl. You had a good stream. Did you love Sonic? I loved Sonic. I also quit playing it after 10 minutes tonight. But I liked my first two times playing it.
I really like analog styled titles, so I wanted to make sure that we retain that analog feel.
I think it's like a movie theater thing.
In the work. So today, what we showed, well, actually, I brought some other video footage that shows the making. So using those video clips, I'd like to explain what we do uniquely different from others. So what you're seeing here is this is by Yoji Shinkawa. We asked him to take a brush and use ink to create these. And these individual lines will be used for characters. So all you're seeing are just lines, the blood, hair, shades, all drawn in lines. And then by combining this with color layers,
W lines question mark confirmed
in the final version of the video. So this is a very unique way of drawing. And as for the background as well, we work with Studio Easter. That's done Dan's background.
Listen, when we went into this live stream,
this kind of background.
I thought we were gonna get like a passing mention or a piece of concept art like this for a project or two. I did not think we would get a full fucking trailer of OD. I didn't think we would get a trailer or scene from the anime. Reveal of plans for the movie. If we get something Physint related, this would be insane.
And this is quite, old footage.
I don't like this art style for an anime. As a not really anime pilled person, I don't care.
This is like the first draft, and I showed him the prototype, the first one.
There's definitely something Physint related, yeah.
We were talking.
You think Hulst is in the same building as Phil Spencer, and do you think Kojima can get them to fucking kiss?
To be honest.
Just the battle scene we saw earlier, I'm very excited to actually see the film version.
But the touch of the pencil is really difficult, isn't it? Yes, it is. I mean,
yes, it is.
Before the film, because we need to work on it a little bit more. So you want to see this
kind of rocks in the back.
Like a pencil touch
in the back.
Thank you very much. So let's all move to the center of the stage. And Mosquito, what is the meaning behind this?
Yeah, that is interesting.
If you can share.
Am I allowed to say this? I don't know. Okay. Here goes
So it has to do with the main character and their ability. It's related to their ability.
Yeah, you should
say a little
bit more. Can we say a little bit more? And if someone says no, someone would say no. So let's talk a little bit more.
So the character has the ability to suck something.
You're already saying it. So
it's dick. Spoiler alert, it's dick and cock.
It's not blood, but
it's cum.
So we use mosquito as an analogy, and this
it's the ability to suck something, and it's not blood. It's so fucking funny.
to what kind of animated film we will see. I'm very excited. Unfortunately, it is about time to start wrapping up, so Miyamoto-san, please give us a few final words.
God, that's so
to those of
fucking
you who are
funny.
here and those of you watching the live stream, I think you are very much like me in a sense that we learned how to be a cool man from Snake. We learned how to fry an egg from Naomi Hunter. When we go to karaoke, we sing Love Deterrence. And then as an adult, we learned how to connect. What is the meaning of making connections from Sam? So we've always been attracted to the message by Mr. Kojima. And it's not superficial. It has to be something that comes from deep within for us to feel that connections. And I hope to capture that in the film. And I will make sure
He claps for himself.
to that in our film. Thank you very much. So, animated film version of Death Stranding is very exciting. Please give a big round of applause as we send Mr. Miyamoto off.
Boogie Kojima event, he showed off OD, a trailer for the first time since his initial reveal. And now they just showed some of the Death Stranding anime. They talked about the Death Stranding movie. It's been fucking crazy so far.
We still have a little
Also,
bit more to go. Well,
did you guys learn how to be cool from
so
Snake?
Next is about the new title of another one from Kojima Productions.
Okay.
I'll show you the next
Yo,
one.
are you
Is
fucking
this.
kidding me? Is this an updated logo with the Y separated there?
I'm just doing the concept all by myself, and I need to do some experiments as well, but that's about it.
What is the progress?
Well, it's still conceptual, so making characters and stuff, and also thinking about casting, and but no, it hasn't really, it's just a start.
Still, we can hear something today, right? So today, we have a video message from Herman, Hulst, Business CEO.
We do have, dude, Hulst appears.
Hey everyone, I hope you've all been having a fantastic time today. I'm Herman Hulst, I'm the CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment's Studio Business Group. I couldn't be more honored to be joining you all virtually to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Kojima Productions and the unbelievable contribution Kojima-san has made, not just to games.
If they can get this as a PlayStation 6 launch game,
Do you know, funnily enough, PlayStation is also celebrating an anniversary this year.
although they'd probably be late.
And I think there's something fortuitous about that. You know, it's impossible to reflect on our success as PlayStation without recognizing the role of Kojima-san and the worlds that you've built in that
Honestly,
journey.
very fucking
Across
true.
every generation of PlayStation, your unique vision has set new standards for cinematic storytelling while consistently
I
redefining
think especially PS1 and
your
PS2.
daring, your willingness to push
Metal Gear
boundaries
Solid
to bring players
carries
unforgettable
hard.
experiences, I believe is truly one of a kind. So when we finally got to meet in person back in 2015 in Amsterdam to start this new partnership between SIE and KGP, I was just thrilled. And it's been an incredible journey. With Death Stranding, I think Kojima-san and his team truly redefined what a video game could be, both in terms of narrative as well as technical
Still a bunch of years out. Yeah, probably won't make it for PS6 launch. PS6 launch is starting to look like it's 2027.
Piece of tech that's very close to my heart has just been fantastic. And with the recent release of Death Stranding 2 on the beach,
Which is insane.
Kojima-san has blown us away once again.
PS5, Xbox Series generation, weakest generation of video games ever created.
All the more
Write that
special
down.
to be celebrating the 10th anniversary of Kojima Productions today. Now, looking ahead, I know we announced Physint last year, and I just want to reiterate how excited I am for this title.
PS7
We're
launch
not going to be
earlier.
sharing too many details today, but I can confirm that this game is fueled by the same creative energy, the same ambition that has made the PlayStation and Kojima partnership so powerful over the past 30 years. Kojima-san, on behalf of everyone at SIE, I want to wish you and the entire Kojima Productions team a big thank you and a massive congratulations on your 10th anniversary. I can't wait to see where this collaboration takes us next. To all that lies ahead.
It's so funny that you refer like a little pop-up interview, spoken face type situation. They do the boom PlayStation thing and sign off.
The next stage,
You get your little stinger.
tactical espionage action game. So it'll be, using technology even further than OD because it's later up the, it's in the future. We don't have anything that we could show, sorry, but I just created a visual art, so maybe I could just show you
What the fuck?
And I don't know what you think of this.
A man standing?
Yeah, it's the main character.
Oh my god.
See his face.
It does give some fucking solid Snake vibes.
So I'm doing the concept and also casting, but as I said before, there was a
That's
SAG
something.
strike, so I couldn't
That
do
is
the
very
casting.
much something.
So I can't really announce the.
There's
main
an aura being given off by that man.
A couple of other characters that are
Here comes the feeling.
I don't have a screenplay, but I could announce some casts.
What?
So we'll show who it will be. Okay, first person, I have a video message. Let's check it out.
We're getting casting?
Hi everyone, this is Charlie Fraser here. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. When Hideo Kojima reached out to me, it felt so surreal, like being invited into another world. I'm very proud to announce my new role in the game Physint, and I look forward to working alongside Kojima Productions
Kiefer
and
walks on
PlayStation. And a huge congratulations to the Kojima Productions team on your 10th anniversary. What a massive milestone, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.
안녕하세요. 배우 마동석입니다.
Oh, I've seen this fucking man.
코지마 프로덕션의 10주년.
What do I know this man from, chat? He's dope.
네, 저는 오래전부터 코지마 감독님의 작품을 너무 좋아했습니다. 코지마 프로덕션의 과감한 아이디어와 새로운 스토리텔링에 대한 열정에 깊이 감명받았는데요.
Not Death Stranding.
그래서 이번 코지마 프로덕션의 신작 Physint에 합류하게 되어 더욱 영광입니다. 앞으로 코지마 프로덕션에서 보여줄 새로운 여정, 저도 함께 동행하면서
No, it's not Benedict Wong. I know who that is.
화이팅.
You're close though. Similarly sized Asian man, I believe. This woman's name is Minami. This is the guy from the Eternals. Good pull. That's exactly what it is. Dude, Kojima's just drafting muses into his new universe. Second Eternals mentioned tonight, you're right. It's so funny. Big night for Eternals on twitch.tv/JakeTwitchin.
Yeah, those three, but of course I casted more, but it'll be like Dune all cast, kind of. So Charlie, I saw, Mad Max Furiosa, she played the mother.
Oh,
and I
shit.
saw her other, things, and I saw...
That was a really good small role. The opening of that movie is strong as fuck.
Actually in Death Stranding too, but I thought, we got so close, he'll be in this new project. Now, Miss Hamabe is like, I'm really a big
How do you say that name that it says there at the bottom, aka
she said yes.
Madong Suck?
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm not exactly positive if it's pronounced correctly.
Even the main character too.
It might be wrong.
So many casts, exciting.
I'm pretty confident on the first two words though.
Model with new technology.
Well, I can't really say it yet, but we have DS2, and technology-wise, OD might be higher, and then on top of that, the new technology will come even more. So I'll break the barrier between movie and games. But especially
Fuck ass statues in the MCU that spawn from the Eternals. Yeah, I think so. I think in Captain America or the one with Harrison Ford, but I'm not positive about that. I haven't seen that movie.
And hopefully it would kind of revive.
I think they're made of adamantium or something, and it might be Wolverine shit.
So I just want to show you a little bit, a couple of cuts of how she looks and CG. And this is not, the actual photo. This is from the game engine.
This guy's like, it's very early. I'm just drawing and coming up with ideas. He has a cast and fucking in-game assets. What is happening?
So it won't be like this. But, even the lips and the redness is like future technology. And this will move in the game. And you can move the camera too. So, it's further out in the future. So I
In-engine renders, got it.
until I finish this project. But,
Show feet. He needs fully realized foot scans to get production
I'm
started.
working seriously. I'll do anything for her. Of course, Charlie and Don Lean. For me, working with people I like,
I'll do anything for her.
I could go work and say, oh, I want to meet them, But I'm getting weak today now because I'm very busy. But anyways.
So the casting is yet to
Teeter off on that fucking line.
And also, we need to, experiment.
Weak today now because I'm very busy
so
nowadays.
Much more to go, but before that, I need to do OD, and hopefully everyone looks forward to the OD and the Physint new project. So up to here was the update of the future titles that we're working on.
God damn.
So from here and onwards, I'd like to touch on various collaborations.
DGK, welcome
Please have a
back.
Look at this video.
What are we getting here? Like actual manga or something like that? Sake of Japan? It did. Limited edition sake? Do you think that's... Oh my god, he's making Kojima liquor. We're so up, dude. Tastes like Kojima's sweat.
その時技術者が美味しいっていうお酒がその時の最先端のお酒なのかな。とにかく突き詰めていくっていうところが大事かなと。微生物の生育する環境を整えるのがうちらの仕事になっちゃうんで。大変ですよね。生き物なんでね。
Fermented from real feed scans is real.
誰かが口に入れた瞬間価値が作られる。あ、これうまいなって。自分が言いたいことがそこにあって、そこにエンタメをうまく加工して届ける。まあ多くの人は分からなくてもいいんですけど、中に一人か二人があ、こういうことが言いたかったんだねみたいな。それが届けばいいと思ってるんで。
それが美味しいって言われるとちょっと作りとして嬉しいです。
あ、そうですか。その時代時代のできる限りの一番いい技術。
We got a full like fucking 3-minute long liquor trailer. Kojima's out here working the rice and shit. Dude's gloved up.
これは新しいと思うんですけど、ディテールこそがこう僕はクリエイティブだと思うので。
This is easily the most bonkers. We've reacted to a ton of video game events on this channel over the years, chat. Lots of fucking press conferences, lots of directs, lots of presentations. This one's been crazy.
さあ、ものづくりの匠同士のコラボレーション。
The collaboration between professionals of creation.
Professionals of creation.
Our partner here is Shimizu Seisa.
Don't bring him out. Don't.
Please welcome Mr. Shimizu Shintaro, Mr. Tomotomo Hiro, Master Brewer, and Mr. Shinko Yoji from Kojima Productions.
Don't do this to me.
Thank you. So, could you let us know your passions and commitment to this?
We had the fucking dude who gave Kojima a loan to start Kojima Productions start this out, and now we are at Kojima's friends that are good at making liquor and selling it. This is wild.
So it's a great honor for me to be able to work together with Kojima-san, and congratulations on 10-year anniversary. So, at this milestone, as a collaboration program, our sake was picked for the collaboration, and it's a great honor for us. And sake,
I know.
as Kojima-san has been saying, new technology.
He's a fucking eternal.
Well, I manage the sake brewery, and Uchiyama-san next to me is the master brewer, so in charge of production of sake. And when sake brewery creates sake, master brewer creates sake. Well,
A third natural
and who does?
Not only is it a third Eternals mentioned, but you calling it natural is a third mention of naturals today as well.
In reality, and what we do is to set up the best environment for them to create sake, and that's what Master Brewer has been doing all the time. And through this collaboration, we can showcase what we are doing, and we are very delighted to be able to do so. Thank you. Uchiyama-san, please.
Jesus fuck.
This time, Kojima-san has
Anyway, chat, what's your favorite animal?
And
Mine's Kojima when he has no fucking boundaries and is throwing his own event.
Values and perspectives, a lot of commonalities as engaged in creation. Well, I commit to very detailed things. And well,
New Prime Minister of Japan, honestly.
In case of creation, we need to commit to something, commit to details. And Kojima-san,
New collab.
kind of taste in sake,
Kojima
so I tried
and
to
politics.
give my 100% to the sake, and that's how I created this.
Give my 100% to the sake.
So I did
Downstream. I gotta get that OD reaction out after this stream for sure. That's big overnight on a fucking Monday. I feel like a lot of people are not going to be on that until tomorrow morning. So I don't feel like I have to rush to do it. But I would like to do that overnight.
Yes.
Have that waiting for people in the morning.
It's the 10th anniversary of Kojima Productions, and let's do a sake kind of thing. So, same as the game. So, it completes after someone plays or drinks. So, I thought sake is the same, it's entertainment. So, the surface.
Yep, I'm about to do it. You should do it. Get on it.
I had to create a new character, or thought of creating a new character, but I thought putting Ludens there will be good. So if people
We'll be ahead of the game tomorrow. Easy 100,000 views.
have a good time, I think I will be delighted.
Jake Twitching and steal all your.
Hideo,
Please hashtag it. Jake Twitching.
And yes, I did all the tasting. And Zaku was one place that I was very interested, because they were saying similar of what we say of how we create things. So I went to their brewery, and what was the most interesting part is like they're facing
The hardest part of this is surviving to the
micro or whatever, it's living. So same as us.
Do I have the wherewithal
Dealing with living fans and
to not
people. So
Hideo Kojima myself before?
I learned a lot as well, but this collaboration sake will be great. So I hope everyone will be happy to drink this soon.
And the information is available on the official
Will you be
website of Kojima Productions, and you can buy this from
ask you now?
today. So please check this out and buy this sake.
Please check it out and buy this sake. It is a very fucking compelling. Not direct enough. Alcohol sales gets it. Not enough video game people are going, please buy our product. Like, we hope you'll play. Please go buy Death Stranding 2 at the store.
I hope you select the one that you're interested in, and the bottle will be a great collectible as well, because we design with detail too.
Fucking returning members going crazy with their new bottles to display.
Kojima Productions, we will be holding the special exhibition.
Matt, how much do you think in American dollars that sake costs?
Kojima Production exhibition, kind of, and will be a lot of archives that we could kind of show, and the vision of the future, plus
Fiberglass insulation.
So we hope that you could go see this
At least 5. I'm going at least like $150.
Kojima Production stuff, but make sure you stay tuned for more information soon about this exhibition. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move over here for the second phase. We're still talking about second phase a little
Second
further out than
phase.
second phase, but
We're still in.
so much information that we released already, but sorry, we didn't show much. Okay, now we were saying about the third phase that we're
So
going to go
crazy.
out of the next, I don't know, using the Kojima Productions spaceship, going out of our Milky Way even, So I said that there are currently live action films. And
Yeah, 3
games,
phases.
and that was all created. We created all IPs from there.
He said he wants new IP that's not TV or games or movies. It's a new IP that's never been
There'll be
invented.
something totally different, like right in between, movies or games with AIs and everything involved. And it'll be something totally new medium, and we're gonna have a new IP from that. And also, one more point is that you'll have entertainment more closely tied up your normal life. From here, I can't show you anything because I haven't brought anything today, and I can't show you inside my head. But I've invited so much guests, special guests, who will be the people who will be making the next 10 years of entertainment, of digital entertainment. They will talk about how the future will change in the entertainment world.
Where are we right now? This is the Twilight Zone.
Of the future of entertainment in the next 10 years. And I think all these people could see and foresee the future. The members are great. You will forget everything you saw today because this panel is the guests are great. All right,
The panelists of the future, dude. Future of entertainment panel. A format.
Years of my life, right? So I have just a little bit more to live. So I was wishing that I could go out of space and get like a virus that I could live forever, or I don't know, go on a Andromeda train and go somewhere to get like an android body and live forever. But anyways,
Oh my god,
introduce
dude.
the special guest today.
小島プロダクションに深く関わっていただいた超豪華ゲストをお迎えして
So we will
Kojima is gonna upload his consciousness to fucking AI at some point, for sure. This is wild.
First, I would like to introduce the moderator for this special panel, creator and producer of the Game Awards and host of Summer Games Fest, Geoff Keighley.
Brother. Oh, brother.
So I will hand over to Geoff to moderate this panel.
Thank you so much. Great to see you. Hello, everyone. Mr. Kojima, congratulations on 10 years. We're so proud of you. And great announcements today for OD, Physint, and so many other things.
Hi, Geoff.
But this is something that's
True
going to be
welcome
really
in.
special today. I said we're going to look far
This
into
is
the future of
going
how
to be.
games and entertainment
I need to
are going
be
converge in a
1,000%
new
more
way.
high
I know
for
that's
this.
part of your vision, Hideo, and we have some very special guests with us, some surprise guests. They're going to join us on stage. Mr. Kojima, before we begin, any thoughts as we lead
The
into
framing for this is too much to even like comprehend.
Well, we're going to call all these legends that we're going to have
Round
all these
Brody for
people
sure.
on stage, but I have to talk about my future, but I want to listen to their
Geoff is
future,
blitzed.
and hopefully we could connect the next 10, 20 years in the event world. So I want everyone to think at the same time too.
Yeah, this is really a panel about vision of where entertainment's going to go, and
This is
think it's
probably gonna be
really
fascinating.
Fascinating. So,
Oh,
should
fucking
we welcome
Keighley
our
and
special guest
JT,
now,
bro.
Mr. Kojima?
High five, buddy.
Okay, great. All right. Well, our first special guest is someone who you know from Death Stranding. He's Tarman, but he's also the director of the legendary Mad
Oh
Max
my
series.
fucking
It
god,
is such
dude.
an honor to have him with
Romero's
us
here.
live here in person. Please welcome the great George Miller.
Oh no, I was getting George Miller and George Romero fucking mixed up. One of them is horror, one of them's action. But I do fuck with George Miller. Writer of Babe and Happy Feet. Yes, Mad Max Babe.
Great to see you, George. But that's not all. Next, please welcome the world-renowned Oscar-winning filmmaker who also appeared in Death Stranding as Dead Man, Guillermo Del Toro, everyone.
Oh, dude. Insane. This is actually wild. He's bringing out the Avengers of weird movies. Frankenstein, that's right. Chat, can we acknowledge that it's 1:40 a.m. on a Tuesday morning right now? Watching Keighley.
And finally, the legendary figure of Japanese animation who has also appeared in Death Stranding. You know him as the pizza chef in Death Stranding 2, Mamoru Oshii-san.
Ghost in the Shell? That's important, right? Be Japan, November, hell yeah. Damn, he's dripped out with the motherfucking bucket hat. I love a bucket hat so much.
Thank you all for joining us. Please have a seat.
Jesus.
Well, this is once in a lifetime to have all you guys here for Hideo's anniversary, of course, but also the theme of this panel is the future of entertainment.
This is going to be a
Visions from
mindfuck.
Legends. So first of all, I wanted to ask all you guys, what did you think of Hideo's announcements? We got a credit card, we got sake, we got games, a little bit of everything. What are your thoughts? Starting with you, George. What did you think of his announcements?
Well, first of all, it didn't stop. It goes on and on. It's like a massive feast for somebody who, like everyone around, is into consuming this stories, particularly coming from you. It just goes on and on. It's even got sake, and it's just wonderful to look ahead to it and to see where it's going. There's so many dimensions to it. That's what's so fascinating to me.
Guillermo, what are your thoughts?
I was hoping for a diet pill, but he didn't do one. But, you know, I'm very excited about OD. Now, because I know how good he is at scaring. You know, Ito Juji and him and I had a couple of sessions for a game I will not mention. But he's so good at horror. And
welcome in.
Master at it, so I'm expecting much fear to come on my way.
It looks incredible. Oshii-san, what are your thoughts on Mr. Kojima's announcements? Got animation coming too, right?
Yeah, I was surprised about the animation. I wasn't sure you were working on it. I didn't know you were working on so many different projects. I wonder if it's good for you, actually. For
Probably
me,
not,
I think
Doug.
you work 10 times more than I do. And you are reaching so far and so wide, and I'm a bit worried. Personally, my wish is for Kojima-san to work on something alone, something that is truly by Hideo Kojima. Maybe you can write a novel. Maybe that's something you can think about. In any case, you're making sake. That was a surprise. For me, I only work maybe 3 hours per day.
This dude's going off.
I spend the rest of the day just playing Kojima-san's games. I don't know, what should I say? What else I can say? I was surprised you were working on so many different projects. We are working in the same industry, but what a difference.
He's one step away from what was the question?
We're so older, but when we think about 10 years from now, it will be a quite tough
Like the whole reason
discussion.
they're roasting him, yeah.
Well, I know, Hideo, you're restless about sort of where the industry is going, and I know you have so many ideas in your head, and we want to talk maybe about this next phase of entertainment, and all you guys, I think, have thoughts about this, right?
Well, entertainment is in the brink of time where it could change with quantum computers, AI, and streaming services. So the next 5-10 years, the creators need to change because the technology changes, the environment changes, the audience will change. So what can we make in that era is the key question here.
Wow. Well, that's a big question to unpack, but let me start with you, Hideo. The question to all of you, what do you think is going to be the sort of the biggest radical shift in how we experience stories in the next decade? I know, Hideo, you've seen this kind of, merging of cinema and games, and a lot of the technology is, the same technology that's being used to build these things.
Better not be super
How is that going to
COVID.
change how we experience
He's got a Game
entertainment,
Awards to
in
nominate.
2026, but 10 years from now?
Well, movies, novels, games, the current ones would remain. Even the films in theaters would remain. But it's now all digital. Movies, music, even books, and also streaming. And you'll have everything in digital. So the audience could have just one platform, like an iPad or a smartphone, and you could retrieve any kind of entertainment. Everything was all apart before, like novels were paper on books, films and movie, but this will be all merged kind of together, not as one, but it will create more new things like movie and games in between something medium, or novel and movie in between medium. Something that we never seen before will probably be born. And also AI comes in, and all Hollywood movies and our games, the cost was so high, but with AI it'll be more low cost and budget. So you could now create with small teams or even alone using those technologies. So it won't be like a gigantic team will be needed for anything. You'll be much more speedy with smaller teams.
George, any predictions from your front of what excites you or what you think is going to radically change?
Well, the only thing I can say is without question, there is change, and it's happening more rapidly than we've ever seen before. And that's basically the evolution of technology from the very beginning of who we are as human beings. Like a lot of people, I've been really interested in AI, not only how it affects what we do in storytelling,
Probably wondering how I
but
can
in
here.
medicine. I've gone back
I think
to
the app
medical
is the
school
best
where I went to see
guess.
how it's affecting that.
You buy one
and
thing,
at the world,
it's got
large. And in
a thing to
every
play,
one of
thing to
those
read,
arenas,
individual
the thing I
updates.
hear most is that what may have been
TV show, movie,
taken a year or 2 years,
visual media,
now
I guess.
it's shifting so quickly. Might be just a week or 2 weeks.
And then one of the characters messages you and asks you if you're having a good week.
And scary, right?
They can talk to you in the game.
In all those arenas too, people are talking.
I think
about
that's
the
what we're getting
ethics
towards
of it,
here.
which is really good, and that's always been the story.
Yeah, Slav knows. Well, he knows there's going to be a ton.
Art and human endeavor, going way back. I remember so there's a kind of dichotomy to
Who do you most want to get high with on this stage, and why is it George Miller?
Technology is changing. There's some things that are always constant, and that is the fundamentals of storytelling.
Detroit Become Human, when every character is really parasocial,
without
exactly.
going on too long,
Any trailer for Physint? No, but we saw a poster for it with the main character, and it was sick as fuck.
Is that there is a culture that's...
I can probably bring it up pretty easily on the side.
Culture that's at least 65,000 years old in the indigenous Australian. And with nothing else there, because Australia is essentially an arid desert, they basically navigated the world, everything in the universe, through story. And I realize that's what's happening across
casting
all time
announcement.
and space.
This has been pretty
However
fucking
deep in the future, whatever future we have, we'll still
crazy.
Go through that process. The technology will change. For me, I've enjoyed the ride, always. I'm amazed how every one of the films I've made has been influenced by the tools at hand.
I love a cool jacket for sure.
So,
I need that jacket.
It's exciting.
This motherfucker can't keep this thing in his ear. He got oddly shaped ears.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
He's not beating the oddly shaped ears allegations.
Guillermo, building on that idea, story is at the core, of course, of everything. But is the audience do you think they will experience stories in radical new ways, or will it still be very true to the way we know it today?
I don't know. I think that every time there's a technological change, it takes a minute for humans to find their spirit back in the art. I think that when photography came and overtook the need for realism in painting, academic realism, it took a little bit for us to experience then symbolism, impressionism, and things that were searching for something else rather than surrendering to photography. I think that, I'm 60, so I'm starting to get a little alarmed, but it's what happens when you're 60. You have prostate exams and you get alarmed. But I think that we have to find the human spirit in what is coming. I don't think it's enough to have speed and delivery and comfort when you're talking about storytelling. It's about depth. It's about connection. And I'm not
what to look forward to, Chad.
Find it, but the future that I look forward to is when technology, which is a thing of its own,
Phil Spencer just pushed this guy.
And it's a bit of a tyrannical move forward, is what we experience.
Prostate 1 Eternals 3.
The biggest change in architecture in all of the world would come from a car. But all our cities transformed from that car. So in my opinion, what we are experiencing, which is wild, crazy, in many ways motivated by industrial and stock desires by big companies, that we can find the human spirit on that. And to me, what I'm looking forward in 10 years is sort of finding a way to get the emotion into that. There's a very significant pact we have as humans with image. And I think a lot of that pact depends on us believing there is something, someone sacrificed or someone suffered for that image behind all that. It's not enough to generate facsimiles of images. I'm really concerned if we are still going to connect. That's the only thing that we need to take care of, connecting, because that's the function of art is not just to render, and it's not just to make feasible, is to actually express.
I'm just happy to be here.
And that's why I was very moved by Death Stranding when I first played it. First of all, I saw that I got into the shower with normal readers and was slightly alarmed. But second, I was incredibly moved by what it was seeking.
Imagine being a part of the only complete Kojima 10th anniversary live reaction in history.
Especially with Hideo, when things that are highly evolved.
Honestly, you might be right.
The basic emotion. So my hope for the future is a bit of the past.
Yes. So true. Oshi-san, you've heard thoughts from Hideo, George, and Guillermo. Anything to add on there about how you think, the stories will evolve in the next decade?
My dude's about to spit.
Well, with all these technological changes, it is true, as an animated film director, I've been working in the industry for over 50 years, but what's happening over the past 5-6 years is comparable to what has happened over the past 5 decades. We are seeing rapid change, drastic change, even hand-drawn titles. We take motions, and also AI is being introduced into the field. We are using AI as tools, so the animation, the creation process has already undergone significant change. And every time we do or we work on a project, everything changes. So if we are working on a title every 3 years, by the
All right, chat. Time to self-report. Do you use AI in your day-to-day life? 0 for no, 1 for yes. In any way.
To start anew.
Do you use AI in your daily life?
Story, for me,
0 for no, 1 for yes. In any way.
essentially, I think from long ago, stories have not changed too much. As humans remain human, I think stories will remain unchanged. But the characters that express the stories where I want to pay attention to, of course, the characters fitting for the given time, characters that have that foreshadow the times to come. So I think those are the characters that I need to focus on and shed light on. The story itself, it can be anything. It doesn't matter what the story is, even a classical story.
The other day, it makes some memes like a month ago.
But to act the story out, the characters that appear in the
what
story.
If I told you I only use it for really important stuff today? Like this picture of Tails from Sonic wearing a wife beater that I really needed for something.
The film industry, because we don't rely on actors, we need to rely on ourselves and what goes on in our own minds and try to create that into animations. So that's an advantage as well as a challenge for us. For technology and how it affects
It's an idea that I had.
Since changes
I had to run with it and see it through.
Even if we go against the changes, we cannot. We washed away. And when you try to ride this tide, it's also difficult. But maybe another option is to ignore all those changes happening. Perhaps that's one option for us as human beings. And for people who do not have a real existence, maybe like cyborgs and clones, I'm attracted to these beings. So that's maybe where I'm coming from.
Guillermo Del Toro strikes me as a man who is always ready to just fucking lay down. Like, God damn, I'm sick of standing and sitting and shit. I just want to lay down for a little bit. Let me find the couch really quick and lay down. He's most comfortable horizontal, like most of us are, but I think he desires it frequently.
We are all connected to something else, and acquiring freedom is going to be more difficult in the future. So
look at him. That's not a fun sit.
To think about what to do.
No, stop.
So that's something I've been thinking about lately.
Wow, great insight. And you talked about sort of the positive aspects of this, but also
and
some
in these chairs, I don't think
fears,
so.
right? Of
we're still in phase 2. Where do we?
We always talk
Dude,
about the great things, but I'm curious for each of you, what do you think is the darkest possibility you see, and what would you do to prevent it? The fear that that all this technology, what could it lead to that would be?
Someone's going to say we can't prevent it. We're already too far gone. I guarantee it.
Dark? Okay. Well, just as Mr. Oshii said, the stories haven't changed from
strikes me as a man who has paid a young woman to feed him grapes and/or ham. Interesting take.
Are quite the same, but I don't see anything from there. It's like the person who tells the story is very important, the storytellers. So these people have changed over the eras. So even if it's the same story, it changes according to the storyteller. I mean, like, people who told that story 500 years ago, 100 years ago, today, they live in a different environment and technology. So how that storyteller tells the story,
I think I'll leave him in.
change. The meaning,
Cortana,
the root of the story will never change, but how the details and how it's told is really reliant on their background. Like, for instance, these days, everyone has a smartphone. And everyone is a storyteller.
True, good to see you, homie.
Can just choose what they want to tell. So you have to look at,
Hulst's
as a
dream.
human being, how do you tell the basic instincts of the human is also the key.
And I imagine with that, you said there's so many stories that can be made so quickly, so rapidly. We talk about AI, how quickly things can be generated and whatnot. Is that a dark possibility, George, that there's sort of too many stories, or we're over, like, how does something really matter, right, when there's so much content out there?
Too many stories.
Well, it's the paradox or the contradictions. There is no question, first of all, that we are hardwired for story. It's part of, I think it's pre-human. If you look at the instinctual behavior of animals, there is a narrative. But for humans, where there's no questions, it's an essential part of how we try to understand the world. Now, with the technology making it available to everybody, the real question is which of the stories
I'm back and look what I brought.
are kind of going to get traction, even if it's within a small group. I mean, one of the great dangers of modern technology and the dissemination of story,
Sleepy Richard.
it's all narrative, is that, as we know, bubbles are created, and people invest deeply into those belief systems, and hence we get cults and of all kinds, religious cults, political cults, and so on. That narrative we see played out across time, and it's accelerating. So it comes down to, I mean, I'm already hearing it. I'm picking up the term AI slop. There's so much out there, and people aren't necessarily
Richard sleeps a better when you're gone,
just a small
probably.
group of friends. What are the stories?
AI slop is so funny to hear.
Comprehensive strengths.
Y'all still love Waterley. We're going crazy. Welcome in, homegirl.
Work intensely on the human being, as you were saying. And what are the platforms through which they're going to be experienced? It's impossible to tell. It's with. It seems to be the case with all technology.
A slop bowl, well, yeah.
Nobody imagined that the internet, when they first worked on it, as a way.
What you doing over there, dude?
As a counter to nuclear, the first web was a military exercise. Nobody imagined that we would be doing that today. With the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell was basically trying to figure out how to help people who were deaf. Had no idea that it would become that thing by which we could call each other. So there's no predicting.
That's my text tone.
One of my favorite
very
sayings is from John Lennon: "Life is what happens when you're making other plans." And I think that's been our story. We have no real sense of it, but we must attempt to predict. Otherwise, it'll become chaotic and bewildering, and people will shrivel in their spirit. On the other hand, there is an excitement to it, because I've heard so many filmmakers say, I've been trying to get this story. I'm desperate about this story, but the budget's too high. I've been through all the studios, can't get the money, too expensive, and now I can do it because it doesn't cost much. That's wonderful. I know
definitely knows about people shriveling.
4-year-old kids who are asking their mothers to take their dinosaurs and do close-ups and wide shots and cut it together. They're already starting at 4. And I know a girl, a little girl, she's 6 years old, who's the daughter of a friend of mine, who's already creating content on YouTube.
Jake TW1 Rich, Jake TW1 Rich, Jake TW1 Rich, Jake TW1 Rich, the real star of the stream has arrived.
He sure has. Serious, thank you for the bits, homie.
So it's available to everybody.
He's a precious boy.
That's a really healthy thing.
I need to get like a double angle.
Guillermo,
He always points him the wrong way. Oh, fix your, okay.
What was the term you recover? The human expression, the human, the humanity, and that's the case. That's always been the case across all time. That's the extraordinary contradiction here. And I'm just, without going on too long, I have spent most of my adult, even from
Richard,
childhood,
you kiss your mother with that
trying
mouth?
to understand most of my adult life. Trying to understand how to tell stories.
Oh, you're so baby.
And then when I became a storyteller, it became not only how do I tell stories, but why do I tell stories? And I think that question will still stay with us. Why do we tell stories? The how is changing, but the essence of it, I think, will always be there until some of our stories get so chaotic and wild that we kind of destroy ourselves. I mean, there are those two paths.
Guillermo, is there, we talk about all this content that we made and, the idea of humanity and great stories. There's also the rest of, there's so much derivative content out there. The true original ideas. You think they can still sort of sail through and can still prosper?
What making some true original ideas? Definitely not me.
A law that says 90% of everything is shit. And to that I countered the Guillermo Del Toro law, which is 10% of everything is awesome.
Yes.
I really like it. And that is on anything, cars, clothing, entertainment, whatever you want.
90% of everything is shit is a really good fucking term.
To take a stance on what we do. I mean, we talk about stories being told at a rapid pace all the time. I think that we have...
Imagine some jerk off reacting to this as derivative work. Insane.
Whatever is the darkest and the lightest, they say nothing is forever. Nothing will end. Nothing will start. You only believe that when you're.
This is high art, I fear.
That things are eternal. So we're part of a
commentary on
we cross thresholds.
How bad Guillermo Del Toro just wants to lay down right now.
Was a threshold, immense threshold that we all went by through. The fact that we are, whether we like it or not, already into transhumanism. We rely a good chunk of our psyche to a machine that is always on our hand and is always talking to us, et cetera, et cetera. And the other fact is we are being told that we process information.
Movies, games, and this,
rapidly
anime.
Than before, but it's not information, it's emotion.
Brought out his number one banker.
We cannot go through 3 tragedies in 1 minute and then see a skateboarding squirrel in Central Park and then see a dog follow a car in a funny way. No, we can't. We can't. So we have to make the decisions. How much of that we let in a moment where we are talking about pipeline and content, which are basically sewage language or oil language or moving volumes. And not only what we let in, but how much what we do with what we put out. Meaning all storytelling goes down to 2 stories. The ones that absolve you and blame others, or the ones that make you responsible and allow others to exist in a different way. That's it. There's no other 2 storytelling. And if our storytelling is
welcome in. Good to see you, homie.
And absolving ourselves, and we need the constant feedback of that, then that's one future. The other one is very interesting. But I'm telling you, already, whoever is going to change this is already been born. Is either 5 years old, 3 years old, 10 years old, I don't know, but that person is already thinking about what to do with the world, because we don't leave the world the way it is. We don't. Storytellers don't. We're not going to just take it. Somebody's already online to tell us all the old folks how to do this.
You're Jewish? I am, yeah.
My biggest hope.
On both sides of my family. I fed the cat. He had food, but he just likes to hear the fucking food clink into his shit sometimes. The only time he ever yells at me.
Strategize against 20 things, and the
because he hasn't heard the food hit.
3 more that you never thought about. So that's
no idea,
the darkest and the biggest hope I
Bar
have.
mitzvah and everything, but I don't practice at all.
What I think is exciting is that,
Manitoba, thank you so much.
Games, going back to that.
My parents are still
sits at the core of some
moderately,
of this.
not
I
hardcore.
wanted to get your thoughts on this, and also, do you think,
Wow, thank you. So considerate. When I was bar mitzvahed and then I just fell off. I don't dislike Judaism or any religion. I just don't really like religion in general that much. I like playing video games and vibing. But yeah, raised Jewish.
Rather than
Same boat, hell yeah, be me.
Playing together with the protagonist, the main character, or go on a trip in the game world to be excited,
Off the chair.
or to feel sad about, or to be moved. From that perspective, I think to focus on experiences in game. So I think we are now engrossed and swallowed by games. In films, you have 2 hours or so. It's become lengthy, but games, you will spend 200 hours or 1,000 hours. You can play the same game for a very long time. Well, I mean,
They're talking about the future of fucking entertainment being somewhere between games and movies and delivered to us in a different way. but it's been a crazy fucking
perspective. I think game will be swallowing
thing. They showed
films
OD.
in the forward. It cannot compete with the
Talking about transhumanism, I think you're right.
I played when I played Phantom game, I felt that way. Films cannot compete with games. That's what I felt.
Oh yeah, he's cooking tonight.
Game in terms of storytelling, in terms of volume of the information, and characters. Well, I do not think films can compete with goddamn games. That's what I discussed with Kojima-san. But what we can do, that is something we need to think about. So I think that will be the themes that we need to think about. Well, we would be forced to be just one of the alternative options, or can we gain something new so that we can win new fans for the film industry? Or with regard to technology, well, the worst case, what would be the darkest possibility in the previous question? Well, one thing I have in mind, well, technology is not equally shared by everyone. Depending on the region or nation in this unit, there's a disparity of technology across the globe, and the
Everyone got the head nod going. The polite head nod while someone else is talking.
Gaps, narrowing, the widening gaps is due to the system, and also the generational gaps as well. Well, our job is to create something new for younger generation, but it has not been the case anymore. Well, not just younger generation, not just for children or kids, but for high school students, teenagers, or people in their 30s.
Well, Spencer has lost 3 pounds. He's sitting there in a fucking cold sweat right now in the audience.
In the 30s or 40s, 50s, but it's totally different how we can approach these tiers of audiences, and there will be technological gap between these tiers and generations. Well, I think that is.
Dude, I just popped open Twitter to see if anyone's hitting OD, and the first thing that I pulled up is a fucking Keighley tweet.
On an individual basis, it will be more and more difficult.
Hideo Kojima has announced the Hideo Kojima Credit Card with MUFG Bank.
Technology that may widen the gaps. That is some vague feelings I have.
Fuck.
And also, from
Keighley's out here tweeting fucking Kojima announcements.
Well, how should I put this? Within something I create, the values, my values, or, well, my philosophies, if you will. That is something that, well, we are having difficulty trying to convey with the audience more and more. And as a result of that, our style, in terms of semiology or in terms of principles of how you can give reward to audience.
That'd be a ride for sure.
From that perspective, trying to disseminate the meme, that may be regarded as our job going forward. Well, I feel that way from Kojima-san. So Kojima-san, you're trying to, well, your
there's a text on the Physint artwork that says, "Here comes the feeling."
Your style of expression that's disseminated through the web, through the games, to the world. So Kojima-san's meme would be well found across the globe going forward. But I think that's okay. That's
pretty
fine.
dope.
So originality may not be well of that importance. So I think that is something I think would occur in the future. And from that
Richard's
perspective,
just gonna go to sleep.
and from the perspective speed, and in terms of
Drop people on their islands is so funny.
have some difficulty. It may be swallowed up
Oh no, he's gonna clean his
games going
asshole.
forward. Of
Very
course,
dope.
films would
Thanks,
still
Richard.
exist. It's not gone together as with animation. It would be there. However, it may be some traditional artwork. It could be traditional artwork in some scenarios.
Good job, buddy.
And animation, well, anime tend to be regarded as a traditional artwork.
Remember your camera's over here? You like to address it?
Stick to that may be scenario we may find ourselves in. It's not a bad thing in itself. However, that may be likely to happen. Well, I think I'm talking about only neutral things, but well, I think, well, the future, there will be a lot of difficulty we need to get over.
I forgot the question he asked for sure. What was the question again?
Beings, well, you need to live a finite life. The three of us, we are
Finite life, dude.
difference in our ages by 10 years old or so. Well, I think it's time for us to gradually leave this world. I don't want this to sound rude, but, well, we have a limited amount of time, and what are we going to do in this time? I think that's
gradually leave this world is fucking and insane.
And from that perspective, there may be some generational gaps because of the time available, and there would be the disparity in gaps between generations. But what we can do is try to convey something that may be different in the future.
Just die already. It's taking too long.
In animation,
I'm working on dying.
to create memes
Boss, welcome in,
that would
homie.
readily spread across the globe. So I think that is something we can find
3-hour
in the cultural
event,
world
yeah.
or in the world.
We're
of
2 hours and
expression.
20
So
in.
that's how I feel.
Pretty insane.
Yoshi-san, you mentioned the idea of, film being a finite, piece of content for a few hours. Games, as you said, having, tens or hundreds or thousands of hours with them. I'm curious, George and Guillermo, when you look at, as you build universes moving forward, do you see, do you think of now of sort of like, here's the film expression, here's the series, here's the game? Do you think that's going to be something we're seeing more of, sort of this universal view of a story and how it can sort of live, on an ongoing basis?
Well, I think we see it already happening. We saw it today. You are working in several different platforms and different media, and that's legitimate. It's look, I keep on sort of finding refuge
She just died on stage
in what's constant.
Looks like he
And
stopped
there's
fucking.
always that seems to be
.exe
immutable.
stopped working.
It's who we are as humans. And I also find a great excitement as the tools develop. I think it's perfectly legitimate to play a game if it's on the level that you do, Kojima.
You can imagine if you saw the slop that I play, dude. You would never approve of the games I love.
As you know, I don't
George
play
Miller, I'm here to teach you
games. I watch
Tetris
other people
99.
play games. I've stopped playing games a long time
Also,
ago.
this
That was
motherfucker, there's Happy Feet games, Mad Max
my
games.
engagement. I never fail to be engaged in the way that
What's
we
the
all do
George Miller
with stories.
Jamboree chat?
We apprehend
Jake
stories at every level as a human being.
Okay.
Viscerally, emotionally, intellectually, anthropologically, in terms of our spirituality and mythology. It's constant. Any story.
Happy Feet the game on
that you hear
PS2.
from a neighbor.
But what are we dressing up as? What are we eating? What's the wacky
ones
hook?
That really stick are those that hit
Happy
all those
Feet
levels
is how we
and
get
all
there.
those dimensions. And if it takes a
We'll get to that.
How long is it to play Death Stranding? How long?
It's long.
20 hours?
Yeah, you're spending 30 plus hours sometimes. Yeah.
So if you
Keighley doesn't know how long Death Stranding is.
You're lost in the life of
30
that.
hours sometimes.
Sure, you're not out.
That might be accurate, but I feel like that game is like a lot of people spend 50 plus in it.
In the wilderness.
If I was putting a number on Death Stranding, I would have said 50 right there. And I haven't played it, and I think I'd be better off.
Stories of people who
Happy Feet in a babe costume and you eat from a trough.
In fact, I have a niece who's going through
Yo, what's in the trough?
very severe chemotherapy, and all she can do is play a game.
I'm not saying no.
And gives her the comprehensive experience of endeavor, of worry, of anxiety, of triumph, and
What slump will I eat?
sitting because she can't move any other way.
I
So
really
that's
think I want to do the fucking.
a very legitimate.
All right, I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I bought this the other day. Hold on, let me show you this.
We can't. You're right. We can't be afraid because that's not who we are. It's a question of
I bought
riding that
out of
wild
the
beast
chute
that
a
we're on.
PBR professional bull riding game for PlayStation 2,
And being crushed, and some of us managing to.
and I want to do the rodeo jamboree where we play this, and I see how many rodeo cheeseburgers from Burger King I can put down, because I'm thinking I can put down fucking 7 of those little fuckers.
Everybody has been looking for that holy grail, and I do believe it exists. And I do believe that you can permeate one platform.
I played that game, it's really fucking bad.
100%.
Perfect.
And some of it is
Rodeo
already
Jamboree could
being
go crazy.
enacted
And I think I can eat a lot of those burgers. It'll be funny to order 10 burgers
this and that,
and then have a bunch of burgers to hold.
By Kojima's hand
You
and
know?
others. But I think is what is beautiful is that we are seeking an experience, and nobody, I don't think even Kojima-san knew.
Happens to be revealed the night that Silent Hill F was released. It's insane.
Surviving COVID was Death Stranding. You
I don't care for the Western audience, no.
You cannot just say this is good, this is bad.
Yeah, but
you were
OD
talking
trailer
about the
really dope.
Chemotherapy. I think that there is an alternative way
All right,
of
I'm letting
thinking
Richard out of
and
this office, and I'm gonna piss,
that
chat.
many people will find useful to push the storytelling to the next level, and it is coming. And I think somebody will crack that code and make it work, and I think it is imminent. I believe it is.
Wow. Well, it's been fascinating. We got through 2 out of about 20 questions I wanted to ask you guys. This is such fascinating conversation, but we do have to wrap it up. Let's give a big hand to our panel here. Thank you.
Thank you.
They will stand. We're going to take a little photo here, right? Right. Exactly. Fantastic. Thank you so much. George Miller, Guillermo Del Toro, Ochi-san. Thank you, Hideo. That was fantastic. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody.
Muted, thank you. Good call. I'm still getting used to having a mute button again. I said bring out Pretty Keighley again. There she is.
So how was it? You know, the legends, each word was so shocking. It probably struck a lot of people. And
no, we're only on phase 2.
Everyone has fears for technology, but we have to move
VIP,
on.
that's true.
So any era,
Fez was really early.
technology,
Fez, you get
the
VIP
dream,
for the week.
You have the passion,
For helping
which
me
way,
with
which path
Muted.
you want to go. So even the entertainment world, what's the center of the entertainment world will always be the story, and that will never change. So these days, you could be the storyteller.
So sweaty. She was sitting next to fucking Phil Spencer. He was radiating heat.
All of the world is connected on internet and become a storyteller. There'll be still, you know, even though we're connected, there are some places that are fighting and not really connected. So what should we do in the future? Should we change the way we live, or the technology would solve this? But the talk was really good about how we see the future and how we should walk
What a fucking
towards the future, and that was a great panel.
concept.
Thank you so much.
So in the special panel, we heard many ideas, visions for the future entertainment. So next, we will talk about Kojima Productions' new project that will realize such new form of entertainment. Please take a look at this first.
What is happening? That looks like where Owen Lars lives. So is this his mixed media? Part game, part app, part movie, part book? New IP? This is like a Pokemon Go like where you just go to cool places. Just came to implement smells, painkiller, and Spoffin on me. What am I looking at? Not the Facebook glasses. Oh yeah. Wait. What are the chances Zuckerberg comes out here? They're not zero, right? Does Kojima have a foot thing now? You're late to the party. On insurance and media, everything else local? Maybe. Geocaching with Ray-Bans and AI narration is pretty much what I'm seeing, I think. Boss fight. It's fucking Niantic, dude. I sniped it. That's the fucking Pokemon Go people. I fucking sniped it.
Will such future come? This is indeed exciting. So, let's welcome onto the stage our founder and
There's
CEO
no
of
chat more
Niantic
tuned in. You're so
Spatial,
right. John Hanke. Spatial though, new team, yeah, for sure. Using looks like AR or heads-up display type
Allow me
shit.
to introduce him once again. This is Mr. John Hanke, CEO of Niantic Spatial, the company behind numerous innovative projects using AR technology. We are delighted to have you with us today.
Yep. What is this, a serial killer? It's another player who's meant to kill
Give
you.
us a few words of greeting first, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Sue Kojima for stealing one of their studios.
So,
It's me, your favorite streamer pops up in your AR glasses.
Our work at Niantic over the past decade has been driven by a single, simple but powerful idea. That technology can bring us closer to the world around us and to each other. When we launched our first game, Ingress, we saw people connect in ways that really surprised and delighted us. Today, players continue to meet their best friends or even their partners through the game.
Oh, there it is.
Local communities
Kojima is
that are
going to want to
connected
make
to a
people
global
fall in love in his
network of
video game.
players around the world. They explore new cities, hike mountain trails, and most importantly, make real and lasting
Connecting
relationships.
toes, dude. Interlinked.
That same DNA is at the heart of Niantic Spatial, a new company that's building AI that fuses the physical and digital worlds.
Oh yeah, this is a
We
mess.
use our expertise in mapping to give teams a new canvas for storytelling in the real world.
Oh,
Our
the L-fanning
geospatial
feed.
AI is designed to make the real world understandable to computers and machines in a way that
If this works out the way that he wants, Elle Fanning will come and fuck you for $30 on a season pass discount.
Once you've understood reality,
That's the world.
then you
That's the
can
world we're
bend it
moving towards.
to
I fear.
create whole new experiences. We've been fortunate to find a creative partner in Kojima Productions who shares this vision. We're grateful to Kojima Productions for choosing Niantic Spatial as a technology partner
Kojima can have my house.
begin to
That's smart.
explore ways to weave their much-loved universes into the real world so players can experience these stories in completely new ways, together, outside, with other people. Kojima Productions is a team that is constantly expanding what's possible. Their move beyond gaming and into new forms of media and interactive entertainment is an important new chapter in their history. So congratulations on 10 years of amazing innovation.
This
and
guy
here's
can't
the
glaze like the A24 guy can. Remember him? Oh, he was doing it. I mean, say I watched it,
Thank you very
absolutely.
much. So just now, move beyond the screen. It says move beyond the screen as we see on the screen. Is this the kind of world that we are going to realize?
VR chat, I don't know.
Yes, we're always creating game in the screen, even smartphones or whatever.
We're always
and we
creating
wanna
game in the screen.
liberate that. So
I love game in the
your
screen.
Real life, if there's art and entertainment in your everyday life, I thought that was brilliant, and I was always thinking about that. So looking at John's technology, I thought this was possible, so we kind of teamed up here.
So up to now, the AR technology projecting something onto the real world, that technology, I think we can.
I feel like this has been so bonkers. I've been so ridiculously high the whole time. I just want to keep it. Keep the party going. It's legal.
Well, I can't really speak about details yet, but if you're like, climbing a mountain, but there's still entertainment there. Like, well, to give just a wild example, it's like the real Death Stranding in the real world.
Chains, no, but if I tried to recap, can somebody try to accurately type out a recap of everything that's been announced so far?
There in your city.
Crowdsource it. Just start typing things that have been announced individually. Chat. Go.
Virtual reality, but this time I'm thinking more about
Kojima Credit Card, correct. Sake, correct.
To the extent possible, if you can share, what kind of world, what kind of environment will this create?
Noah, how the fuck did you do that so fast? What the fuck?
I hope that it creates one that brings people together to play. I think if there's one need we have in society right now, it's something that unifies us and doesn't pull us
Anime
apart.
movie OD Physint panel talk. We're on AI now from Niantic.
Been humanity's way of coming together.
I was faster than the AI. You might be right. They announced Death Stranding 3. No Death Stranding talk, but they've looked at, shown previews of everything else that he's involved in and more. Physint, OD. Death Stranding anime movie.
So this is going to
some
be
new
a special
AR IP.
new game experience.
The credit card is real. Anything about PT, OD references PT directly in its new trailer that just came out. It's like a minute and a half long.
I would just say it's been a great honor to celebrate here with you.
And Guillermo Del Toro was here. Also, there was a massive fucking panel on the future of entertainment with Guillermo Del Toro and
about continuing to create new things.
Geoff Keighley and George Miller and
John, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
This has been the most bonkers event I've ever been a part of.
Wow.
Beyond the screen, beyond the strand.
What does Hideo has in his mind? Well, I can't die yet. Yeah, I guess. But I still have a limited amount of time. Anyways, so the event is
ready to go.
To the end, and we would like to kind of have everyone who came up on the stage today come up on the stage. So just
the big fucking circle jerk. Everybody's gonna gather around. Oh, there's Phil, dude. The Phil's fucking crown was not flattering there. My man is getting old. That shit slicked back to cover it up. God damn.
So everyone, please come up. Join us on stage.
That's a tough look for my guy. Terrible angle to capture. They fucked him on that. But if everyone gathers around and spaces themselves out perfectly and reaches their hand in, they can all touch each other's bongs. How far into the middle is Geoff gonna fight? They all got up? Fucking crazy. This is why Herman sent a video. This dude still has his fucking the guy from A24, George Miller does too.
Wonderful group of guests to celebrate the 10th anniversary, all up on the stage. Is everyone ready? So, Mr. Kojima, over to you. Kojima Productions.
Keighley and Phil. Dude, this is like fucking awkward moment in high school all over again. Like, where do I stand? I don't know where to.
Experiences running through your mind. So what is your thoughts on today's event? And please give us a message for everyone here who have gathered here at the venue.
Norman Reedus couldn't do it. Too busy shooting Walking Dead season 95.
Except the connection with all of you. And there are new people who join the connection, and probably there's lots more to connect. So this strand, we talked on this panel about connection, but the connection is really important from here and onwards. So there'll be a lot of separation in the world right now, and we can't rely just on politics. We need art and entertainment to connect these people, connect the world, make a better place, and we have the power to do it with entertainment to connect for the next 10 years, 20 years. So I would like to cherish this connection that we have, and let's live long, 20, 30 years, and fulfill that connection. Thank you so
Dude,
much.
Kojima's consciousness will be uploaded to a fucking robot.
And we will continue to support Kojima Production. And thank you once again to the wonderful guests who appeared in today's program. Please.
One more thing, introducing the iPod Nano.
And thank you to all of you
Pocket.
for staying with us until the end of the program. And those of you here in the audience, those of you who are watching the live stream,
Oh, look at Phil doesn't know what to do with his fucking hands.
to many wonderful titles to come from Kojima Productions.
Damn. This was wild.
Let's all wave hands.
Let's all wave hands,
Wave
chat.
hands.
Let's all wave hands. Chat, are you waving? Thank you for doing it. That's so fucking funny, dude. What a series of events. That was so wild. Dude. Honestly, one of the crazier things that I've ever fucking reacted to in my life. I am legitimately excited to go watch like the first 20 minutes of this reaction because I was like fucking sitting here eating cake. Eating cake and kicking back, and like I had no idea it was gonna go the places that it went. That was so fucking funny. That was so fucking funny. The announcements were cool. There was a lot to enjoy about that. There was a lot to laugh at. There was a lot to laugh with. Like I feel like there was honestly a lot of really cool shit going on. I'm so glad we watched it. I'm so glad we fucking stayed up for that. There is so much shit coming up too to look forward to. For just Tokyo Game Show, tomorrow there's nothing. Wednesday is the Capcom show. Thursday is fucking nuts. At some point in the next 48 hours, we're going to have a PlayStation State of Play. Make sure you're around for that. I'll keep you guys updated. You know, I'll be live for it. Thursday guaranteed Annapurna event in the middle of the fucking night. Xbox stream at 6 a.m. Eastern time. It's early as fuck. It's gonna be a banger. It's been a banger for the last 2 years. Low-key, really fucking crazy. There's a Battlefield 6 thing. There's a 2K thing later on in the week. Hades comes out on Thursday. We might jump back into some more of the what's it called? Sonic Racing Crossworld stuff. But for the most part, I'm thinking we hop into Zelda and start exploring some PS2 this week. I love that shit. Are you co-streaming the Tokyo Direct? Yes. Yes, I am. Manfi, welcome in, homegirl. This is the bottom part is the shit that I'm definitely streaming this week. So we just did Beyond the Strand, bottom left. Tokyo Game Show Capcom is on Wednesday. Annapurna and the Xbox show are on Thursday. And the PC gaming show is either Thursday or Friday. We'll be hitting all of those. Call of Duty Next is next week. Dude, I don't know if I'm watching Call of Duty fucking next. However, I will play that. I was reading the closed beta. It's like October 2nd, which is right around the corner too. We'll definitely do Zelda. We're definitely doing fucking Bus Simulator this week. I was answering Ike. Fuck you. Fuck you. Chat, let's call it a night. That was a banging stream. Very dope shit. A lot of stuff to look forward to as well. Basically, I think a lot of the flow of the rest of the week is going to hinge on that PlayStation State of Play announcement. So keep an eye peeled for that. My guess is that it's announced either tomorrow or Wednesday for either Wednesday or Thursday. And it'll probably be like an evening stream. But that should be absolutely fucking massive if it does come to fruition, which I think it will. I do think it will. Let's raid out. We can raid to... Let's raid to Shady. It's been a minute since we raided him. YouTube VOD watchers, like and subscribe if you're still here fucking kicking it. Oh, I think he's fucking ending. He's full screen.